Yo, mic check, mic check, mic check. What up, y'all? It's your boy, Kennessey, 808 Street Music, Stars Down Pimpin' is the click. The ghetto gynecologist, Mr. Already. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Your boy sitting over here chilling. Y'all see the title? Prayer rag that came out, y'all. Tabernacle. Tabernacle. Man, people seeing UFOs and running. It's all kind of shit going on, y'all. These people that lost it out here, y'all. Hold on, your boy. Hold on. These people that lost it, y'all. What up, my nigga Chris C up in the chat right now? What up? Salute, man. Man, these people that see UFOs and running from it. I think they on that shit. Straight up. And then I think it's just something that they playing around with people with. Man, I'm like, everything I think is an experiment that government doing anyway. Just like when they experiment and let these drugs out and let people use them. The government know what they doing, man. Ain't nobody seen no damn UFO around this motherfucker. And then y'all notice how it's always a crazy motherfucker that sees some shit like that. I ain't saying they ain't seen what they seen or what they thought they done seen, but god damn it, they saw something around this motherfucker. What up? We got my girl Kayla up in this motherfucker. Kayla, salute already. Man, the dude, that shit was funny as hell, a UFO. Y'all know what I think a UFO is? An unidentified fucking object. That's what I think it is. God damn it, don't get me started on these flatbackers. That's what they are. Flatbackers are UFOs. That's what I think, y'all. Those are UFOs. That's another form of a UFO. An unidentified flatbacking object, y'all. Y'all don't hear me. That's what a UFO is around this bitch. And what else going on? Oh, it's just been a whole lot of wild shit going on. Like, oh, they still after Trump ass. And I told y'all, man, if they would just let that man get them last 4 years out, they wouldn't have to be worried about this. But they were too busy trying to get them out that they ain't understand this motherfucker can run again and get 8 years. They are UFOs. Unidentified fucking objects. God damn it. They UFOs, god damn it. They should have left Trump ass in that motherfucker. They should have left him in there for another 4 years and they wouldn't have to worry about it. They was too busy trying to get Trump out until look what the hell they put in. Shit. The whole Biden administration is a goddamn UFO. Unidentified fucking objects, y'all. Man, there was a story I saw in California where these women was eating salads to induce birth. Those are UFOs, y'all. Those are UFOs, man. I'm telling you. What in what the fuck do they have in the salad to make you induce labor? Like that kind of shit. I think people are UFOs. No bullshit. This shit is crazy, y'all. And then it's just so much going on till you be like, I don't know what to believe no more. These niggas and niggas of all colors still can't go out on the weekend and do nothing, man. They still robbing people. They still getting shot at the bar. They better listen to your boy. Go to the liquor store, stock up, get your ass back to the crib and chill out. But they don't want to listen to that. They don't want to they don't want to hear that shit. They want to be outside and shit. Motherfucker, while you outside, I'm inside. You gonna deal with the rest of the motherfuckers outside though. I know that part. Y'all gonna run into each other. I know who ain't gonna run into you. Your boy. Ain't got time for that. Oh hell no. At all. Who wanna be outside around a bunch of crazy motherfuckers? Cause people done lost their mind around there. Y'all know that. People have lost it completely. Like they can't even be around each other. I know everywhere y'all at in the news, y'all see that people can't be around each other. And it's ridiculous. They can't even sit up at a function, like any kind of function. It don't matter what it is, any kind of function. They can't sit up and they can't be civil for 1 minute. Well, they'll be civil until they get lit. Then there it go. It don't matter at a quinceañera, birthday party, graduation party, goddamn it, a bar mitzvah, goddamn it, whatever they celebrating. People are tripping right now, y'all. And then it's all on the news. It's like they done lost. It's like they know something we don't or something. Like, is it the end of the world for these people? I don't know where they mind at. It's like things you think they should be. Like, they can't even celebrate the birth of a child at the baby shower without it going down, y'all. These motherfuckers are UFOs. I'm telling you. They UFOs, man. Shit. Oh, I got more to talk about. I'm like, it's just so much, and the shit is like, why is the US trying to make us believe in UFOs now? And then notice that they're promoting UFO type shit. And I'm like, now they promoting the UFO tape. Y'all seen them infomercials where they promoting that tape. You can wet it up and then it still stick or whatever and be stronger as ever. I'm like, man, they've been promoting this shit. Don't believe no man. I don't, man. They ain't gonna get my nerve bad with this fuck shit, man. That's unidentified fuck shit. Objectivity on these motherfuckers. That's what I got to say about that shit. But let's start this motherfucker out with a smoke break, man. I gotta get it together over here, man. They trying to get my nerves bad, but it ain't gonna happen, y'all. It ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean, man? Let's roll up, pull up, man. Let's go.
Steering wheel in my field. Time by. What it is, my nigga? You got that boy. Young off of these beats, yo, dog. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, my nigga. Kennessey. Trying to stack some motherfucking chains. Some motherfucking chains. But need some motherfucking name. They purposely pump they brakes when it's my lane. I be on that good shit. I be on that good shit. And you can get your food clear. Some motherfucking bullshit, man. Right foot on the pedal, steering wheel in my fist. Know these boys hating, can't believe it's like this. Can't break a brick down, can't holler at a bitch. Can't proceed to wanna ball, now these niggas wanna snitch. Ain't that a bitch, man, this shit to be illegal. Wanna hang around a nigga, but you're talking to them people. Wanna smile in my face, but you're really undercover. You don't wanna see me shine, pump your brakes, motherfucker. Releasing game, stay away from lane. Beat that pussy out the frame and smoke a lot of Mary Jane. It ain't the same what you doing, what I'm doing. Check my background, nigga. What you saying can't be proven. Stay in your lane, do your own thing. Don't be hating on a nigga. Check my motherfucking reign. Recognize a real nigga when you see it. I don't like your ass either. What you doing, nigga? Couldn't be it. Trying to stack some motherfucking chains. Some motherfucking chains. But need some motherfucking name. They purposely pump they brakes when it's my lane. I be on that good shit. Good shit. They good. Ken, what up, my nigga? I'm sipped up, baby. Yo, bitch, I'm back and it's going down. Tell the nigga niggas, I don't need them cause I'm running mine. You don't like a little bitch, you find a line. Now the bad ass niggas better turn around. Fuck showing little nigga cause it's out of mine. Used to be the type of nigga reason I ain't gotta die. Now I'm back for the crime. And if I gotta take a nigga head off with his head, I'ma shine. Take it for a threat, anything with a rhyme. I break a bitch neck, respect my grind. Now you can be found in the prison to crime, and I feel commit that what I'm implying. Dropping out rhyme. I wanna be niggas who really fake but trying to climb. Take that jeans on, you boys ain't shit to me. So nigga, I don't wanna waste that time. Erase your spine and get to my chat for that other fella, and I'm not lying. Purpose be dollar signs, fuck a 9 to 5. A nigga like me trying to grip pine. Coming down like a young player should. Coming from the southeast neck of the woods. Don't tell me that I can't, but I knew that I could. Hate that niggas, I look at them like, ugh. Get off the road. A nigga get trampled on. Head back like an unanswered phone. A young nigga with an attitude back and chrome. Trying to come up on the stack, better leave me alone. You ain't talking about that, better get up and go. Cause I ain't talking about shit, I'ma get it you down. I hate dumb shit, I never do condone. The too sweet to the street, I'm early in this song. Killing this song. So motherfucking bullshit, man.
Already, y'all. Already, man. Already. You're not listening to the sounds of your boy Kennessey, 808 Street Music. Stars down pimping. It's the click, Mr. 808 Street Music, the ghetto gynecologist, y'all. We got my girl Eva up in there, man. Eva. And already we got my girl Mountain Rain up in here, y'all. Already. Y'all already see the title. The prayer rag done came out, y'all. Tabernacle. Oh shit, we got sis up in there. Miss D Rose up in this motherfucker. Man, what? Man, then I was talking about the UFO shit, man. I said, man, those I gave different analogies of what UFO mean. I said it was an unidentified flat backing object. Already. Already, man. That's what I think. It's a bunch of these UFOs around here, male or female. They UFOs, y'all. They UFOs. I'm just saying. I'm just calling it like I see it, dog. And ain't no telling what's going on. Then you got the boys. They still at the border. They don't put everything out at that border. And I still think that ain't gonna work because all they gonna do is use them damn buoys as a goddamn ship. They gonna use that shit and they gonna have motherfuckers gonna be still out there getting it in, y'all. That shit ain't stopping nothing. Dog, these people talking about UFOs and shit, man, like it's something new. I'm like, man, these people been experimenting and everything. Just like I said, when they like people be thinking they seen Bigfoot. I still think all they did was saw a nigga that they goddamn had in captivity and they let him loose. There's a couple of them. They just let them loose and they just let mix human DNA with an ape or some shit. That's what I think Bigfoot is, straight up. Cause I always, I understand what I'm looking at. People. I'm like, man, these people know what they let out that lab, man. They part, man, just like with shit deep down in the ocean. Them people know what's down there. They mimic a lot of that shit that they see down there. And y'all remember, I watch a lot of National Geographic and shit and BBC, Planet Earth and shit, right? Man, when they be down there deep in the ocean and shit, man, it be a whole lot of shit down there. They can't even bring some of that shit up to the It won't even live once it get past a certain depth. So you know they're experimenting on shit. The motherfuckers still trying to bring back dinosaurs. So ain't no telling what the fuck we looking at when we looking at shit, y'all. Ain't no telling. Like really. Y'all ever seen that shit? That fish that look like a whole motherfucker, like its face, the blob fish, whatever that is. Man, if I saw some shit like that in the ocean and shit, well, that'll be up to y'all that be in the ocean and shit. But goddamn it, if I saw some shit like that, man, that's my last time in the ocean, y'all. That's my last time, y'all. Man, what? It be shit down there, and then they studied trying to, like I said, bring back dinosaurs. So they really working on it. So you know, if they got two-headed sheep and animals and shit that they cloning. They've been cloning animals for meat. Cause I don't know no kind of animal like where we getting all this goddamn meat from. Damn. I know animals, I know it's the wild and animals be getting it in, right? But damn, shit. Churches and all these chicken joints is open like a motherfucker. Where's they getting all this poultry and shit from? So I think they've been cloning that too. Ain't no telling what we eating, dog. You can be a vegetarian or anything. What you think they gonna do to the soil? What you think they spraying in the air? Either way it go, they gonna get you one way or the other. You can give up meat all you want to. Pause. You can give up eating that shit all you want to, but then you go to vegetables and then they poisoning that. There's no way around it. They gonna get you one way or the other. It's like that song, I'll be watching you. That's what they doing, y'all. They watching anyway. It's no way they don't know what's going on because they're the one doing it. Just like with that fire up in Canada, man. You know them people set that shit. Ain't no way, man. What they doing that shit on purpose? They trying to get rid of us one way or the other, people. It's no way around it. They gonna try every tactic, and I've been saying the best way is biological. I told y'all that it's coming. Look what they doing. And then, like, when was the last time, like, y'all actually seen mosquitoes really around? Because the mosquitoes and shit that they got, and then think about it, like, even bees and shit, like, those things, anything that can sting you, they can use that as a bio weapon. Because mosquitoes would be the perfect bio weapon. All they do is suck on blood and they're around everything. Mosquitoes, flies, everything like that. Cause think about that. The mosquito is like a flying syringe. It's hitting everything. And then it goes from person to person. So imagine that. Man, what? Imagine that, y'all. You just outside at a barbecue getting your ass lit up by mosquitoes, but they passing along whatever the next motherfucker got. That's a perfect bio weapon though. I've been saying it. They getting close to it. They getting close to letting them mosquitoes back out because if you pay attention, y'all ain't really seen them like that. Cause y'all remember during the summer, even around about now, mosquitoes be everywhere. You don't even see them shits no more. But you gonna see them pretty soon because nope, wait for it. They coming with it. A lot of people gonna start getting sick, and then watch. They gonna start selling all kind of shit. Them candles ain't gonna work on these motherfuckers. The candles that you have outside, saying they supposed to get rid of mosquitoes. The mosquitoes be sitting up playing Teddy Pendergrass to that shit, fucking other mosquitoes, man. That's goddamn it romantic to the motherfuckers. They don't even do nothing. They be sitting up, goddamn it, mosquitoes and shit, and wasps, gnats, everything. They be sitting up by them candles, man, playing Teddy Pendergrass or some Luther or some shit. in a bathrobe, goddamn chilling, having a drink around them candles. Them candles don't work, especially on no damn insects. Hell no. I ain't never seen them work. Y'all know how we had them candles at what shit. I don't even be outside like that when the mosquitoes and shit be out there like that. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get my ass up in the house, man. That shit is terrorism within itself. Shit, out there with them damn candles talking about this help get rid of the mosquitoes and shit. Man, the mosquitoes be at a resort on them damn around them damn candles, man. That shit don't do nothing. They ain't doing nothing but getting them high and making them. I think that shit be getting them in the mood because it damn sure ain't killing them. I've yet to see mosquitoes die from them damn candles at all. I'm talking about they be trying everything. Nothing's working. And I think they when them insects then got immune to the shit that they say work, them motherfuckers, it just don't work. All you burning is a goddamn scented candle around these motherfuckers. That's it. Cause it ain't working on them. Then now they got no, don't get me started on how they fucking with the weather. Oh man. Now they say it's gonna be 100-degree days all of a sudden. After that damn all that damn smoke and shit and smog and shit was in the air. Now they bringing the heat, literally. Out here in Houston, they say it's gonna be nothing but 100-degree days for from now all through next week, man. Guess who ain't gonna be in that shit? Your boy. Man, what? I told y'all the prayer record came out, y'all. I ain't finna goddamn drench myself. The prayer rag gonna be out, y'all. That damn prayer rag, that sweat rag, that tabernacle, man. You ain't finna kill me out here with that heat. I'd be damned if I be out there. I don't see how they do it. Man, this ain't even being racist. I don't see how the Mexicans be out there like that. God damn it. I don't even see how niggas be out there like that. I don't see how white folks be out there. I'm like, I don't see how nobody is out there taking that kind of heat like it ain't going on or something. I'm like, damn, y'all don't feel that? That's 100 degrees. Then they talking about go back to Africa or go visit Africa. I'm like, it's so hot over there till they trying to get over here. Our 100 degrees is like winter to them motherfuckers. Cause I be damn. If it's hotter over there in Africa, and I know it's hot to the motherfucker down here in the south, man, what I look like going somewhere where they are used to that kind of heat and come over here and they running from that shit. Then you got all the damn dust storms and shit. They messing with the climate right now, straight up. Because one part it look like it's gonna be cooler, like up to the northwest type part. But then as it gets like closer down south, the heat is rising and shit. But I'm not surprised because I told y'all the summer is gonna be a motherfucker, dog. And then that heat make people crazy. People will sit up here and be just tripping. That heat will drive somebody crazy because it's been hot like that where you be like, man, god damn, you just be mad for no reason it be so hot. Just mad. You be like, man, what the fuck? You know? And I can understand the anger too, man. I don't understand how people do it. You know how them people be out there working on construction during the day and shit? I'm like, man, ain't no way. They talk about they taking all the jobs. No, they ain't. I'm damn sure not getting up on no motherfucking roof with no damn tar and shit flying around. I ain't doing that shit. I ain't mad at you at all. God damn it, I ain't doing it. I know that part. Your boy is not getting up on the roof. Your boy is not getting out there. God damn it. I'm not cutting no grass like that. Man, I don't, man, fuck that. Fuck that. They can have that. I am not gonna pass out around this motherfucker trying to prove a point. I don't even know what the point is. When it get too hot, man, ain't no damn point after it get too hot. The only point is I need some goddamn air. That's the only point I got. I'm like, shit. And man, they are not. Those are jobs that I don't give a damn who get them. I know I ain't doing them. So I ain't even mad at a motherfucker out there in the 100-degree weather, man. That shit is blasphemous. I just couldn't do it, y'all. They can have that shit. Hell no. And then I don't understand white folks. How the fuck you lay out in the sun so much till you cook your damn self, putting on suntan and shit? You out there basting like a turkey or some shit. Come back home burnt up like a motherfucker, skin peeling off and shit. I'm like, damn. Then they say that shit causes cancer and you still out there baking yourself. You might as well put yourself on one of them rotisserie racks or something. I can't understand this shit. And then y'all lay on the beach. Y'all actually want to be in the sun. Man, ain't no motherfucking way I'll be out in the sun like that. Already, we got my girl Kissy up in the house. Kissy, already. Yeah, but man, I would not be in the sun like that. And they be laying in that shit like it's no problem. And then like and then they get on the damn suntan. And this is the crazy shit. White people, why would you get in a tanning bed after you done been laying in the sun all day? That shit is madness. And then wonder why cancer is going down so rapid. That's a fork, man. And then you cooking yourself from the inside out. Then you gonna climb your ass up in a microwave you land on, which is the sunbed. Man, y'all got me fucked up. I couldn't do it. Y'all can have that shit. Y'all can have that shit, man. But shit, y'all listening to the sounds of your boy Kennessy, 808 Street Music, Stars Down, Pimpin' is the Kick, the Ghetto Gynecologist, man, Mr. Throwed Therapy, man. Another smoke break, y'all. I need to take a smoke break. I'm just getting in there. I'm just going through my thoughts. It's just so much madness going on till you just have to just, man. All I know is it's too hot out there to be climbing on a goddamn roof. And I ain't doing it. I ain't cutting no grass. I ain't climbing on no roof. I ain't tarring no roof. I ain't fixing on no goddamn roads and streets. None of that shit, y'all. I ain't built for that shit. That shit hot out here, y'all. Let's get to it.
I done got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I be riding around with it. Hey, don't excuse me, a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Talk about the come on. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I be riding around with it. If you're thinking you're brave, then my nigga just step up. Got a chip on my shoulder, me mugging with swole nuts. Still thinking you're tough. You don't want it, so hold up. In a big old truck, all my switches been rolled up, doing big boy stuff. Still switching my lane, still gripping my brain. Some shit I could never change, I be doing it, man. Niggas thinking they slick, some of them counterfeit. Gotta watch that bullshit. You can find me, smoked out, grimy. Chilling with some hoes, all my dogs right behind me. Creased up, jeans, doing well, thank you kindly. Sewing up the game, I done hit the streets finally. Now these boys eyeing me, looking at me sideways. Never heard of Ken, but I be slapping in my driveway. This is not a phase, I'm gonna come with it. Escort these niggas to the K and have some fun with it. Now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a a gun, now I'm riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I done got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I be been in counters, full of marijuana. Haters drops out like the top of a Corona. I just tuck the deuce with a Southside persona. We so Southside, nigga, why I run up on us? Go beach, I'm from the city with no pity. They won't let me use a count. Better be strapped like that kind of been popping like Daytona. 357, my weapon knocking the bands off they owner. Better be careful with your whisper, never been like a Jonas. Get cojones with the comas, leave you sleeping with the homeless. I'm on chrome and it's my bonus, so how the fuck could you own it? I be damned. Witness a murder scene with my opponent. Got a gun and I'm riding around with it. So I done got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I done got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I done got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I done got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. Got me a gun, now I'm riding around with it. I be riding around with it. I be riding around.
Already, y'all. Y'all back, y'all back, y'all back. I'm back. We all back, y'all. Speaking of UFOs, y'all. Y'all ain't even. This ain't even being racist. It was a white dude caught a 9 foot plus long goddamn catfish weighing over a couple of 100 pounds, like big motherfucker. Guess what he did with it, y'all? Let it back go. That's a UFO right there. An unidentified floating object. Unidentified fish object. Man, ain't no way some niggas could have caught a fish like that. Man, niggas would have been deboned that motherfucker right there and open up a restaurant on you motherfuckers that just went and got them. They would have fed the whole block with that motherfucker. Let it go for what? Man, you better go get some of their goddamn cornmeal and goddamn some of their goddamn fish fry seasoning. Goddamn, ain't no way, man. Hey, right, Blue? That shit is true. I know y'all seen that stories. Man, these motherfuckers be letting go a big ass fish, man. Let a nigga catch a big ass catfish like that, man. The first thing we gonna do is take a picture with it and the other niggas gonna be already, man. They gonna already be taking orders and shit. We got catfish for sale. They frying it, they selling it. Man, what? Ain't no goddamn way. Big ass 9 foot catfish sitting up there looking like it'll goddamn eat a motherfucker alive. And then motherfuckers be in the pond in the water and shit. Man, that's the reason not to be in there. I'm like, man, shit. All I know is when I first saw it, I'm like, before they even got through with the story, I was like, yep, he gonna let it go. I'm like, sure enough. But I don't know if he let it go or not. Wasn't no footage of him letting it go. Ain't no way nobody caught some shit that big and let it go. But some people do that shit. But not no niggas, man. Not no niggas. No. Shit, we catch a little bullshit ass 2 pound catfish or something like that. 2 or 3 pound catfish. We be like, man, we finna get it in with this motherfucker. A 9 foot catfish weighing almost 600 pounds or some shit. Man, what? Man, I'm gonna be on live cutting that motherfucker up. I'm gonna be a ghetto butcher around this motherfucker. I'm gonna open up my own seafood spot with that motherfucker. Ain't no way that's getting back in the water. Ain't nobody tell you to bite that hook. Ain't nobody tell you to bite that goddamn hook. If that man, what? And then I was thinking about frying fish too. After I saw that shit, I said, "Man, I'm finna eat some of his kinfolks, man." Ain't no goddamn way. As soon as I saw that goddamn fish, I was like, "Man, a nigga would have a fish fry like a motherfucker with that, man." I think I want to fry some fish now. Thinking about that shit. Oh shit, we got my nigga Rio up in this motherfucker. Luke, man. And then there was some other shit. Then they trying to, oh man, they talking about some shit. They still talking about these bullshit ass stories about they giving up reparations. They not giving up no goddamn reparations. They try to do it in other kind of ways, but they not straight up giving niggas money at all. That shit is not happening. Cause you got to think about it. They gonna say people of color, so they can. It's gonna be motherfuckers get it before niggas. Watch. I'm telling you, that shit gonna go left. These people ain't gonna be trying to hit that shit, and that's how it's gonna go. Now you gonna see them. Not everybody gonna want to have a little black in them, like they've been trying to push that shit across. Talking about I got a little bit black. Yeah, yeah. Now that they trying to give out money, you want no nigga the other day. Know that part. You only nigga when it's convenient. Shit. Talk about reparation. They never gonna. They keep saying that shit, but it's gonna happen some kind of way, but not like people think. It's no way they gonna just give niggas money like that because they gonna. This is the fucked up part. How the hell you gonna give us reparations but tell us how to spend it? Ain't the shit going back to y'all anyway? Why the fuck you mad? Why you worried about how we gonna spend it? That shit makes no sense to me at all. Cause you know, 9 times out of 10, you know what niggas gonna do, but niggas might surprise you. Then they start opening up businesses and shit on their ass. That's what they probably really don't want because around about this time, man, they know, they know that niggas will probably try to open up a business now. Cause they were like, okay, reparations, okay, cool. You know, we're gonna splurge a little bit on it, but we still gonna have some kind of sense to well, I ain't gonna say all niggas. Most niggas are gonna have some common sense with reparational money. Well, I'm gonna say 50-50. God damn it, the more I think about it, maybe 25%. I'm not even finna lie to y'all like that. Cause niggas is gonna be niggas no matter what color they are. Niggas is gonna be niggas no matter what color, dog. I'm thinking a good 25% of reparation go to something that makes sense. The rest of it, man, I don't even see why they mad because they finna get that shit right back. Just like them, and then them dumb motherfuckers with the PPP law, them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers, I know they wish they never would have been so niggerish when they started giving them money, man. Man, and they were stupid enough to do it, dog. They were stupid enough to fuck off that money like that. Already, we got Outlaw 24 up in the building. Salute. Man, your boy just sitting over here chilling, man. Just, man, thinking about all the fuck shit. And then, like, especially with sports, man. Like, oh, man, y'all know how I feel, man. The Lakers should have never been in there, but, you know, that's just me. I think there was a distraction from the whole playoffs, and they just shouldn't even been there. They getting their ass whooped again. Ain't they down like they only won one game? They finna try to do something. Not LA, but I'm talking about LA shouldn't have been in it. But the Heat is getting their ass whooped right now. The Heat is getting their ass whooped so bad right now. It's ridiculous. Just go and get Denver this damn series and get this shit over with. That shit is brutal. They gonna try some fuck shit in order to keep the Heat in the game. They gonna try some fuck shit to try to make it interesting, but ain't nothing interesting about this ass whooping that the Heat getting, man. Ooh-wee. Man, what? Let's get another smoke break, y'all. Let's get another smoke break in. 808 street music starts down pimping is the click.
Yeah, this band's mafia, nigga. Bands go. You know how that go.
We finna hit this from the top, y'all. We finna hit this from the top, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Yeah. You got your boy, Kennessey, 808 street music. Starts down pimping is the click. Yeah, this band's mafia, nigga. Bands go. You know how that go. We be trained to go. From California to Houston, Texas, baby.
I'm pulling up with my blue cup. Tell the truth, man, I don't really give a fuck. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones. I'm pulling up with my blue cup. Tell the truth, man, I don't really give a fuck. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones. I'm pulling up with my blue cup. Roll a blunt up, nigga, I don't give a fuck. They already heard of us, man, they know what's up. Real shit, dog, we some murderers. Got your bitch on my line, talking about she wanna spend the night. Man, this bitch ain't even right. But who am I to criticize and who am I to judge a life? Another night, getting drunk, getting high. This for all the homies locked up doing time. And this for all the homies walking down the main line. And this for all them niggas talking shit online. Acting like you won't have to see me face to face one day. But I ain't tripping, that's a story for another day. I'm getting paid, I celebrate, I seen another day. Go ahead, pour one up, man, let's meditate. I ain't tripping on them lanes, man, they hella fake. I'm pulling up with my blue cup. Tell the truth, man, I don't really give a fuck. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones. I'm pulling up with my blue cup. Tell the truth, man, I don't really give a fuck. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones.
You don't even like that nigga. Every time your eyes open, you just wanna fight that nigga, spike that nigga. And holler at some pimpin' when you ready. Only if that money's steady. Hit that track and don't be petty. Gives a fuck if it's a drought, Great Depression, no recession. Pussy sell more than weed, coke.
Go and get your blessing.
Got my blue cup. Sippin' on the same with two heads and two S's. That's just how you spell the name. Not a fluke and not a game. Like a nigga with no shame. I ain't shit. Keep it pushing. I just hope you do the same. Got my blue cup. Tipsy eyes, lazy. Will I let these hoes make it? Probably never will I make it. I'm just speaking from the heart. Just a flame and not a spark. Bullshit shining in the dark.
That's what they say, y'all.
What I'm saying, keep it real and don't hoax. Keep it trill and don't be a turncoat. Blue cup.
I'm pulling up with my blue cup. Tell the truth, man, I don't really give a fuck. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones. I'm pulling up with my blue cup. Tell the truth, man, I don't really give a fuck. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones. Bitch, I'm rolling with my day ones.
Already, y'all, already. Already, we got Rio up in the house, motherfucker. All motherfucking ready. We got Rio up in this bed. Salute to HBIC checking in. Room shaker already. Man, Rio, what's popping, dog?
What's going on, Ken?
Nothing. I thought you was over there when they caught that big ass fish. I said, I know ain't no essays or no niggas caught this shit.
Ken, I heard you're not even black
Where you heard that from?
over there. Where?
Hey, ask the courtroom. Ask the courtroom about me. You tell them that shit, they'll probably let me slide. But the motherfucker know I'm a nigga. What's
Hey,
popping?
you know the only reason why I say that is because they asked me. You know what I mean? The committee asked me like, hey, you know the reparations coming up. What about Ken? I said, Ken not even black. I don't know.
That boy had to throw that hatred out there. I said, man, I wrote back out there. I said, look at my birth certificate. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna write nigga on there to make sure. I'm like, look at my birth certificate, goddamn it. Where my reparations at? I done been through a lot. What the hell? It did what? The SA is gonna try to get reparations too. The Indians already got their little cut. But man, I don't know. For some reason, they don't want to give black people that money for shit. They'll tease them with it. But what they
My
did
shit,
was, huh?
my shit cut out. You were probably saying some nonsense. My
Of
internet didn't
course,
even want to hear it. It said, nah, fuck that shit.
already. Yeah, already. I was talking about reparations. I said they ain't gonna get no
Mm.
niggas no reparations. I said the SA probably get it before us. Then
Nah,
I
they,
said,
they 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 really ain't gonna get that shit though. Like, let's be real. They say that they've passed it, but basically what they've passed is what they've done is that they've passed the stage where like, okay, let's take this to vote on it. They haven't voted on it. You think they're gonna pass that shit? California don't even have enough money to pay its own bills. How the fuck they gonna pay out people $5 million a piece? And that shit is fake.
that's some bullshit. First of all, that just sound like they ain't. That's just
America can't even pay its bills. Ken, what the fuck?
exactly. We trillions of trillions. How the fuck we in debt and everybody coming over here? I don't get it. It's like they got
But they expect my money though. They expect my tax money, my credit card payments, electric bill, all that shit.
insurance, all kind of shit.
And if you don't pay that shit, I don't know. They liable to put you on death row and shit.
Shit, this
Fuck.
niggas on death row got out before motherfucking that old credit card debt.
That's a fact.
I'm talking about they will lock you up for some shit. I'm like, damn, you letting serial killers out. But you fucking with me about credit card debt. It's like the US has got their own different card and they just swiping that motherfucker for no reason. But then they want us
Hmm.
to pay it. That's crazy to me to even think that. They want the taxpayers to pay for us paying for other motherfuckers. That's
Hey,
ridiculous.
but you know that's the way it's always been. Like, it's crazy as fuck. People don't understand, man. Like, man, I don't even like to talk about it because whenever get to talking about shit like this, like people be thinking I'm trying to like I don't know shit on certain people, but fuck. Like when you pay almost six figures in taxes, right? And then to know that most of that is going to people that don't even work. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit is
Yeah.
crazy. Like how the
That
fuck I'm
is
paying for somebody else to eat? I'm supposed to be paying for my kids. Like what the fuck?
and then not only that, not to get to mention, we sending billions to other motherfuckers. So how do
Yeah.
we owe trillions? That shit is crazy.
I don't know. This shit made no sense. But see, Kayla, she said, I'm half Dominican and black. Will I get reparations? Fuck if I know. Because at the end of the day, like even the people who identify purely as black, like like I don't know, are is everybody descendants of slaves from back in the days? Did your family migrate to America after the slavery? Shit, it's hard to tell.
Like
Some
if
people don't even know.
if they family migrated after slavery, like I don't understand that. Like if they was here, if they got shipped here, they were slaves here. So the people that come from them
Yeah,
slaves,
it's a big difference because
yeah,
just because you a black American don't necessarily mean you come from slavery. You know what I mean?
yeah. Cause sometimes your black ain't the same black. Like you, like they might say they black, but they really African.
Yeah. Fucking the the other day I was telling you, kid, about that one podcast, Fresh and Fit. I thought that shit was funny as hell because they spent about 10 minutes arguing with one of the guests on there. It was this female that was on there, and she was trying to tell the host how he's not African American, right? And he
Uh,
was like, wait, he said, wait, hold on. But I'm the definition of African American. He said, my parents came from Africa and I'm born here in America, which makes me an African American. She's like, nah, but that means you're not even black. And he's looking at her like, what? What are you saying?
that threw him off. He's like, what? Like I just broke something down and he thought that shit was gonna stick.
Yeah.
What did the other person say?
I don't know. They just kept repeating they just kind of kept going in the circle. Like, like
They were
he was trying to explain to her how that makes him African American, and she's just like, nah. Like, just plain and simply nah.
just nah. Just
Just
you from Africa, you up in America, don't make you an African American. You're actually an African, you're American from Africa, if you think about it. But if we all come from Africa, shit, the people that was here during slavery, the people that came after, during slavery, everybody that was bred into it like that on American soil, those are people that can get reparations. Not no motherfuckers after we done got our ass tore up for hundreds of years. God damn it. Shit, we didn't even know we were free. That's why we had Juneteenth coming up. Shit. That's
yeah,
how
that shit.
we getting our ass whooped. We were like, damn, we free? Shit, we were getting our ass whooped.
I mean, because you know how it is back then. Like, people didn't get emails and shit. Like, you
Yeah, you didn't get no
you
email.
think, hey, you think the slave owners like are like, oh man, like we gotta let them free. Like, they had a little conversation at the dinner table. Like, you know what, if
Why
we
did they
just don't if we just don't tell them they free, how the fuck would they know? Like,
exactly? And then they were like, well, we left the paper up there on the table. They could have read it.
yeah, I mean, they could have read the memo. They didn't read it. I don't
They
know.
be like, shit, play like you know how
And
to
then
read.
they sit in there like you motherfuckers ain't even sent us to school. We don't even know how to read. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, it's a catch-22. Read that shit if we gonna handle your ass. Or don't read it and know that you free. It's a
Yeah.
catch-22, huh? What do you think about that?
I mean, I know for damn sure back in those days, the law didn't come by and like make sure like, hey, you guys free all your people. They didn't
Hell
give a fuck. You know what I mean, because that shit makes me think of how shit is right now. Like, I got some bullshit going on here at the house because I was building some shit in the middle of the night, and then motherfuckers started calling the cops and shit. Well, basically calling what you call it, the permits fucking people, and
yeah,
then now they're over here trying to look at all my now they're over here trying to look at everything I got on my property, talking about you got a permit for this, you got a permit for that. Like, man, you motherfuckers stay up on my business. What the fuck is this?
dog, that's some low down shit to call the city on you for that shit because you got
Yeah.
to call the permit department to get that shit.
But you know why they were mad is because like I had some people building some shit, and you know how Mexicans work. They work on their own time and shit. Like, these motherfuckers like basically during the whole day and shit, they're working their other job, and I'm like, hey, I need you to do this job for me, and they're like, hey, we can come by, but basically after 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. You guys do that shit out in the field, do what you gotta do. But the neighbors are like, what the fuck is all this noise? What the fuck is these lights? And the neighbors ain't even that close. My closest neighbor is like maybe a quarter miles away, a little less than a quarter mile. But I don't know. I guess they didn't like it. They didn't appreciate it. They
It was
said
too,
these Mexicans are up to something.
yeah, it was too many Mexicans out there, dog. You know that make them
Yeah,
nervous.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I would have called the cops. I would have called Obama. I don't even know.
That they would call somebody when too many niggas around. I'm already looking like, God damn.
The
Ain't nothing
fuck
good.
going on right here?
Ain't nothing good coming from that shit. I'm like, damn, you can't
Nothing good.
get motherfuckers out there. Like I was saying, these people can't even have a party or get together or nothing. Like too many of them. It don't matter what color you are nowadays. They all niggas. When they all
That's a
together,
fact.
man, what? And they always
Hey,
turn
I,
up.
I was seeing a post and everybody was calling it racist, but I said, man, the dude got a point. hey, there's some fucked up shit, Ken. I was seeing a post where it was this white dude selling his Hellcat, right? He was selling a Hellcat, like Hellcats cost money and shit. And he posted it up, and then somebody messaged him on IG, and on IG you could see who's messaging you. So he replied back to the guy, and he said I don't sell to your kind.
Salute.
Because he seen he was a black guy, right? And then he said, huh? And he said, just so you know, I don't accept food stamps or none of that bullshit or none of that nigga shit. Like
Straight up.
I said, oh shit, man. Well,
He
I
said
mean,
it straight up
he
just
wa-
like that.
he wants cash.
Hey, hey, well, at least he told his truth. Like I don't sell to you.
Yeah.
I want to see this go to a good home. I want to see no goddamn bullshit on it. You feel me?
Mm. Hey, you know what that made me think of was you ever watched that movie Gran Torino?
Mm. Yeah, and
You
just
know
so happens
uh
the movie is on now.
what's that old man's name? Clint that's Clint Eastwood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember at the end he gives his Gran Torino to the Asian kid, and he said, look, in the will, he's already dead and everything, but he put it in the will. He said that he wants the car to go to the Asian kid as long as he doesn't put no spoil on it, no rice rocket shit, lower it
Yeah,
like the other Asians.
that's
yeah,
what
I was like, hey, he kept it
yo,
real though. He said,
yeah.
just don't do none of that Asian shit. You could keep that shit.
Hey, goddamn, already room shake up in here. Salute room shaker, HBIC, man. Y'all go holler at her, man. Go sub to her channel, man. But look, dog, in that movie, dog, it was everybody after that car too.
Yeah,
The Mexicans, the Asians, wasn't it a couple of niggas out there too? But it was mostly the Mexicans and the Asians, wasn't it? Or some of
yeah. I
the
mean
Mexican,
that
Asian, white.
that movie had a little bit of everything going on in there. I remember when the Asian girl she had a little white boyfriend and shit, and then the black dudes roll up on him and he's trying to act hella cool with him or some shit, and then Clint Eastwood hops out and he's like these motherfuckers uh they don't like you, they ain't your friends or some shit, and then he looks at them and I forget what the fuck the whole interaction was, but he was telling them too, like I don't even like these black people. I don't.
Yeah,
I
he
was like, oh
straight up said it. Dog,
yeah,
he straight up. But Clint, you know who else is like that in movies? Quentin Tarantino.
yeah, yeah,
Man,
yeah. That's a fact.
he mad niggers with his nigga shit too.
You gotta respect it though, Ken. I can't lie. I could respect it
I respect it too. He make millions of dollars. I always said there's no money in the word cracker. Think about it. Ain't no money in saying the word cracker, but as soon as you say the word nigga, that's billions of dollars. You
Yeah, that's the
know?
only time people pay attention nowadays.
Yeah, you gotta say nigga or something thrown off in order for them to pay attention.
Because people think I'm crazy, Ken, but nowadays, um, white people are attacked for everything. Like it used to
They
be
are.
like, it used to be like blacks and other minorities that you gotta watch what you gotta. Basically, you get blamed for everything, et cetera, et cetera. But nowadays, it's hard for these white people. I'm not gonna lie, like
Yeah,
it's
white
not.
people got it hard out this motherfucker. But
they
look,
get they get blamed for everything, kid. Fuck.
hey, but look, they did do slavery though. Come on now,
I
we
mean, I
forgot
mean,
about that shit though.
yeah, they definitely did that. They definitely did
Yeah,
that.
like, that ain't something you can just be like, oh, get over it. And then when they say that shit, not all of them. I'm just saying when they say some shit like that, I'm like, do y'all understand that y'all making millions and billions of dollars off slavery type shit? The
That's a
movie,
fact.
talking about all kind of music, all genres. I'm like, come on now. Y'all had a couple of 100 years head start. Niggas ain't forgot about this shit. It just anything a trigger a person off with white folks. White folks, like what I do, I can't be white. Ain't nobody said you can't be white. I said you can. You got to deal with it just like we did. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying white people have it as bad as anybody else, but right now it's damn like white people can't give an opinion on something. You get what I'm saying? Because as soon as they do, it's like, wait, that's racist. Like, wait,
Yeah,
what the fuck? He just giving his opinion.
yeah.
Let
It's
the
just
man speak.
yeah. Oh man, I don't even be tripping on that shit. I'm like, shit, you got an opinion, unless you just on some other shit. You know what I mean? Like we are
Yeah,
average
yeah, man.
now.
I mean, there's always those people on some other shit, but at the same time, there be people on others like from every race. There's always those people that are on some other shit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? People act like because you were a person of color, how they want to say, right, that you can't be racist. That shit don't even make sense.
Shit, everybody's racist. It's
It's a
just the
fact.
degree of racism. You get me?
Yeah.
Shit, racism is love of one's race. Racist is going overboard with that shit. You know? And what's really crazy, I was just watching this shit, like all the shit between 9/11 and the Muslims and shit. I'm like, shit, if you really want to talk racism, tell the motherfucker to scream out Allah Akbar or some shit. That shit is going down. You hear one of those motherfuckers say that shit, nigga. I don't know exactly what y'all saying, but I can tell when y'all finna be on some fuck shit. That ain't
Yeah.
even racist. That's
I
a
mean,
fact.
and what's crazy is that it seems like everybody always goes through phases. There's phases where certain races get it worse than others. You know what I'm saying? Like when that whole Pearl Harbor shit happened, like America had Japanese motherfuckers in camps. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
Oh
had
yeah,
they had them locked up in camps. When 9/11 hit,
man.
shit, it took years, and motherfuckers were still just like you see one of these Hindus, one of these Middle Eastern people, right away people started telling them to get the fuck up out the country. People started talking all this other crazy shit, talking about don't blow this bitch up, and shit, those jokes still stay around, but not like a couple years after 9/11 actually hit, that shit was hitting them hard. You know what I mean?
Man, what? Everybody was suspect at that time.
That's a fact.
Like, damn, you ain't know, because you got to remember, all Muslims are not just Middle Eastern. Like, a lot of people in Africa adopted Islam, you know?
A lot of Africans are Muslim,
Yeah. And then a lot of people over here adopted it. So you never knew where that shit was coming from.
but the thing is, people weren't paying attention to the fact that it was extremist Muslims. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are extremists.
And at the same time, like you said, Muslims is a fucking religion. Like people only targeted the Middle Eastern people. Like you have to basically look like an Indian. You know what I'm saying? A real Indian, not a Native American, but anybody who looked like an Indian. That was the problem. Not knowing that Muslim is a fucking religion. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. Let's not forget about the sniper them.
Yeah.
He sniper them like, come on, man. That's like it's a religion. It's a frame of mind. It's a thought. You know, shit. Ain't no color on that shit. So when
But
9/11 hit, I'm like, damn, they could have been. Ain't no telling who was in on it with them. If they have that same belief, if they extreme like them, that's just like with any religion. 'Cause
I
look at
mean, people don't realize, right? Especially here in America, like we were going extra hard on Muslims and shit. And still to this day, you see how Trump treated some of the Muslim countries and XYZ, whatever. Um, but people don't realize that Christians did the same shit. Like you
yeah, I
get what I'm
was
saying?
just
Like,
about to get to that with the Klan.
yeah, all these Christians try to talk about that Muslims are bad people or this that, but the thing is, people forget the whole Christian crusade shit. Like they came through killing. Basically, it was like, hey, you believe in Christianity? Like, nah. All right, boom, kill him. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like people forget that shit happened.
no, they don't. They just act like it didn't happen. They only have selective memory with shit like that.
That's a fact.
Christianity was beaten beaten to slaves, made them believe in that shit. You know, I'm
Yeah,
like, on that Christianity, I'm like, and
that
man,
shit was beat into all kinds of people. Like even when people talk these bullshit ass stories about how the Catholics came to believe in Christianity and all this other shit. Nah, what the fuck happened was that they were beat into fucking. It was either like you're gonna be a Christian, a Catholic, or you're gonna be killed. You get what I'm saying? Because before that, they believed in some whole other shit. They just believed in the stars and star gods and all this other shit
yep, because Christianity, that was the organized religion that they chose in order to like,
in
you
order
know,
to live. The fuck?
yeah, in order to live. Like shit, you better believe in this shit or you gonna die. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, ain't no way you gonna believe. How could you
But
sit up?
but then they tell you a nice little story, Ken. They say, well, this little Native American boy, basically this dude from Mexico, he had a poncho or some shit and rolled up some roses and unrolled it, and all of a sudden the Virgin Mary appeared on the robe, and this is why all of them started believing in Christianity. And they're like, nah, that's not how it happened. But all
Man,
right,
that's like,
we'll believe the story if you want us to. Shit,
yeah, that's what you want us to believe. Goddamn, as long as you don't
as
cut
long
off.
as I can live.
Yeah, as long as I can live, don't give me no choice, dick or foot. As you know, a short or long sleeve, like the motherfuckers were brutal. Yeah, they'll cut off your dick or foot. Goddamn it, if you don't say it. What? Like, man, get this foot and leg on, get this shit over with. Shit, fuck that. You're not cutting off the wood, my nigga. Pause. Oh, that shit. You feel me? But
Yeah.
they, those kind of tactics and brutality was used to put fear in people in order to believe Christianity or whatever they wanted you to believe in.
Yeah. And on top of that, they want to make it seem like people were just stupid, Ken, because they're saying, look, the reason why they started believing in the whole Christianity and the Virgin Mary type shit down there was because the Virgin Mary, when she appeared on this sheet, she was standing on top of the moon, and then she had the stars in her robe. So basically, she's bigger than the stars and the moon, and because I'm telling you, back then the people of those lands, they believed in the stars and the star gods and all this other shit.
Yeah,
So when they seen that, supposedly it was like, oh, so she's bigger than our god, so we got to believe in this. Like, man,
man, these people they believe in man, they got corn God, the God of this, the God of I'm like, man, whatever you believe in make you a better person. Salute to you. I'm like, but when you on that bullshit, like these people, like I don't understand. That ain't a religion. If you strap a bomb to yourself, that ain't religion. That's madness. You're fucking crazy. You crazy. Ain't nothing religious about taping a bomb to yourself and goddamn it, getting on a flight with people or just getting on the subway or just being ever. And then, man, and then like the bombers and shit, like the Oklahoma City bombing. I'm like, man, ain't nothing religious about that. They never said that shit was religious, but that was a terroristic act. But ain't no telling. It's probably because the KKK, they do have some bomb making motherfuckers too. Don't get it twisted,
I mean, shit, they make crack. You think they can't make fucking bombs?
right? Shit. And then, goddamn it, they the
They make
only.
meth.
I was just about to say that. And then you can make meth from the shit they selling you in the store, right in front of your face.
I mean, shit, if you smoke meth the wrong way, that shit gonna blow up.
Yeah, if you try to cook it the wrong way. I remember these dumb motherfuckers. I remember these dumb motherfuckers when I was staying on the south side, like what, about 2011 or whatever. These motherfuckers blew up the goddamn apartment, goddamn it, trying to make some damn meth.
Yeah, I mean, you hear those stories all the time, especially out there in Montana and South Dakota and shit. Trailers be blowing up all the time.
That boy said trailers. They get the trailer
You
because
know the type, Ken.
yeah,
Come on, let's get real racial.
the redneck. They be out there cooking that shit up hard to the motherfucker. They don't give a fuck. Meth and motherfucking moonshine.
That's a
They
fact.
they niggas too. They they niggas too, dog. We all some niggas. We all got
Yeah, I
niggas.
mean, shit. The only time I cooked up some moonshine was that Pruno shit. You know how that goes?
Yeah.
Make some shit up in jail, and everybody all of a sudden throwing up and have the shits. But you wanted to drink some shit.
Do that shit really get you fucked up, or it's just something that you think you getting fucked up?
Now it gets you fucked up because I mean, basically, a lot of basically like if you think about wine, right? Wine is old grapes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mixed with some other shit. But so in theory, that's the reason why this shit will get you fucked up. Because if you use certain things like orange peels and apples and certain things like that, where you let that shit fermentate, or how you say
yeah,
fermentate, whatever, fucking
ferment.
let that shit get old.
Yeah, let that shit ferment. The alcohol builds up in that shit, but it's got to sit for a while. You know, the longer it sits, the more alcohol in that shit, especially when you're using the fruit.
I mean, but I remember being in prison, like fucking some of these motherfuckers were tripping, Ken. I'm talking about they would get some hand sanitizer and just drink it straight out the bottle because that shit has alcohol in it. I don't know what the fuck.
Damn, now that's the alcoholic.
I'm not even bullshitting though.
Dog, I ain't dog. You're not bullshitting because I've known people that have done some shit like that. It was crazy, like mouthwash, anything with an alcohol level in that shit. God
Yeah,
damn it.
but you know what? You know what was even crazier, Ken, is
What?
when you go to the liquor store and you can buy it. You know how any big bottle that you can buy, you could buy the I don't know what you would call it, the little sample bottle. It's a little miniature bottle. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You know what I'm talking about.
a little airplane bottle, whatever.
Yeah, so I mean, people would get those bottles in jail all the time too, but don't even ask me how they came in. They came
Well,
in though,
I got a clue.
and motherfuckers will still drink that shit though, kid.
They don't give a damn how they got it in there. They know the boys got them put that shit up their ass to get it up in there. They don't care about none of that shit. Long
I
as they
remember
get
the first time I saw that shit, Ken. I was just chilling and shit, right? And then
uh
one of these dudes came by, and he said, "Hey, you want to shout out Jose Cuervo?" And then I looked, and he had the bottle and everything. I said, wait, where the fuck you get that?
what you said, hold up. First you were
Yeah,
like first you were like bet. Then you like, hold up. Where
I
you
had to
get
think
that
about
from?
it.
How did you get that in there, my nigga? What we doing? You feel me?
And
What
he
are
and
we
and and he,
doing?
and he already knew exactly what I was thinking. And he said, "Come on, man, you see this shit still closed?" And I said, "Oh man,
Like that makes it better. Like, come on, dog. Come on, man. That ain't making it no better with what I'm thinking about how you got that in there. And goddamn it, how you got man, what? And then everything, every drug you get in that motherfucker, you got to think about it, man. Yeah. You gotta
I mean, you
really
gotta think about the fact that everybody would be doing shit, and it all came in a certain way.
mm,
There were some that depending on what guards you got around and what people you might have working at the visitation center, like the janitors that can bring back some shit. But at the end of the day, a majority of the shit it came in and people used it, smoked it, drank it. Even when it comes to certain shit like fucking something as simple as tattooing. You get what I'm saying? People would make their own, but at the same time, there would be people who would bring in actual like official tattooing. How the fuck you think that shit came in?
man.
I drop bottles, and you know where that shit came in from?
Right? Right? And then don't they be making that ink out of motherfucking piss and then like the sole of the shoe or
Oh
something?
shit, I don't know about piss, but I know the ones that they would make in there would be like from either lead pencils and pencils or pens, and then you mix it with some toothpaste, mix it with a couple other things. But all I know is that the people that were getting tattoos around me, like they were doing it with actual tattooing, but those
Yeah,
shit that
what you
tattooing came in eye drop bottles, and you know how that came in.
already ain't no telling how many they fit up in there, dog. And then
Yeah,
you look at them and they act like it's nothing. I'm like, wow.
yeah,
But nigga, what? Hey, shout out to my nigga old head up in there, old head up in the
yeah. Shout out to you.
goddamn. Hey, but dog, and then like,
And
what's
people
the
be waiting on it too, Ken. They know where it's coming from, and they be like, "Hey, hurry up and get that shit out."
wow, wow? But I'm not surprised, dog. I don't know, dog. It's like when motherfuckers like going to jail a lot, dog. It's something about that to me. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm like, ain't no way. I can't be away from around no pussy born with ovaries like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
I don't
like,
know, Ken.
I don't know nothing about that. I do a couple of years or something like that. I can always, just hold out, man. But goddamn it, them niggas be in there and they study be going in and out, and then some of them motherfuckers be doing. They get into trouble to get more time in that motherfucker. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I mean, look, my first time going in, I did a couple years straight, and then that made me realize this is not a place that the this not
This is
this ain't
not.
where I'm supposed to be at. What the fuck?
Yeah, you like, man. And then I don't understand. Like, some people like going to that motherfucker. I'm like,
That's a fact.
they be like, man, I go back to jail. I'm like, why?
Why?
Why? Why, dog? Just do your time, get out this motherfucker. But then I don't understand. They know if they do some dumb shit while they in there, they gonna get more time.
That's a fact.
Don't fuck up and shank a motherfucker or some dumb shit. That means they in there for the long haul. That means
And and you know some people in there on that fuck shit, and they can't stand to see somebody not on fuck shit. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking
yeah,
about a time I'm thinking about a time where basically anybody who's new, especially when you involved with some gang shit, like they're gonna have you do a couple things first, you know what I mean, because it's just part of the initiation type process. You get what I'm saying? It don't even matter what you went in for. You could have went in for a body, but all that street shit you did on the streets, it don't matter because now you in jail. Now your whole little clock restarts. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So now you
exactly.
so so when you go in, when you're new, you might have to do a couple things, yada yada. But I already went through that whole little phase, and then I remember any fights that I could get into in the blinds or anywhere where the staff would not see, and I would not get a write up, not face like more time added and shit like that. Then I would go ahead and do that. You get what I'm saying? And then
Yeah,
there was this one dude that out of nowhere, we were just chilling. It was just an ordinary day, Ken. Everybody just playing dominoes, playing spades, doing whatever they're doing. And this motherfucker started talking about when's the last time you fought in the open? And I'm like, I
what?
don't know. I said, I don't know, man. It's been a while. And he said, why? And I said, what the fuck you mean why? I'm trying to go
What?
home.
That
And
was
he said, that's that pussy shit. I said, bro, what? and,
yeah.
then he
Hold on.
and then he was trying to get me to fight him out in the open. And I said, what the fuck? I said, you can run into my room if you really want to catch the fade. And he said, nah, let's do this shit right now. And I said, bro, I said, man, get the fuck up on my face, bro. Like,
Yeah, and they know you trying to. They know you trying to do your time and get the fuck up out of there, but they
and that's
want
what
to.
gets them mad because they're like, why you trying to go home? Like, why the fuck you trying to stay in
Yeah,
here?
that's basically how they be like. Where the fuck you going, nigga? You in here? Where you going?
Yeah,
Don't even think about going home.
pull up a
Don't
chair,
even.
stay a while.
Yeah. And then I know because I be watching that shit. I ain't never been goddamn in no prison or nothing. I've been in the county a couple of times, but not for no long stint and shit. But goddamn it, even in that motherfucking holding tank, goddamn it, I'm like, man, the damn. the back of the toilet is the water fountain, man. This nigga taking a shit. The homeless in there. And I'm talking about the street. I'm like, man, this is not it. This ain't it, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh shit, we got my nigga Mist up in this motherfucker. We got Wizard up in this bitch.
Yo,
Wizard, what's
y'all,
going on?
what's going on, y'all? What's up, Ken? What's up, Blue?
What's
Man,
going on?
that's
Ain't
nigga
shit.
Rio. That's Mr. Blue Cup. God damn it. That's him. What up, my nigga People 212 up in this motherfucker? Hey, hey, Wizard. Hey, Wizard.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, what you think about the UFOs?
What UFO?
That's what I said. What UFOs? I call them
Wizard ain't
unidentified.
trying to disappear in the middle of the night. He said, "What UFOs?" I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Yeah.
Y'all, wait, is there some shit on the news? They done seen some more aliens?
No,
I mean,
no,
shit.
no,
Hey,
that's
that
what they
that boy disappeared. Ain't nobody heard from him in days.
man, what?
I mean,
Hey,
shit.
dog.
If he got abducted, then shit, he probably in a
No, they
better
been
spot.
talking that UFO shit lately. Talking about a UFO landing in a nigga's backyard and the niggas they ran or some old wild shit. Like, man, now the government saying there's UFOs out there. That's some bullshit.
No, man, it's been UFOs out here.
Hell yeah. I call them unidentified flat backing object. That's a UFO. Unidentified fucking object. Man, what?
Something wrong with you, dog.
No, I'm
Unidentified
saying.
flat back and object. Nigga.
Yeah, that's a UFO. Flat object. Unidentified. That's a UFO. You don't know what the fuck they doing. But they
I
really
mean,
stuck.
if they ever just come down in mass, I just hope they don't come down here on that fuck shit. Like,
No,
I hope
I'm
they don't
trying.
come down here on that Independence Day shit. I hope they come
Yeah,
down here
that's a
going like
fact.
that, like
Cause I don't
on
know if I could
you
throw
know.
hands with somebody 8 feet tall. These motherfuckers talking about the 8 feet tall, 10 feet tall. I don't know.
Oh, dog, I don't give a fuck how tall they is. They gonna get the business. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I die trying. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
no, I died trying.
First, I'm gonna see if they can stop this 5.56 or this 7.62 if they with the business.
No,
See if they
I'm
can
trying to
stop one
tell
of
you,
them first.
dog. If you popping the motherfuckers and they keep coming, it's like, man, run,
then I'm
run,
running. Yeah.
run, nigga,
Yeah,
run,
remember
run.
how that shit was on what was it, Battle of Los Angeles or some shit? They kept shooting that shit and it kept coming back up.
The battle of oh, that movie Battle for Los Angeles, some shit like
Yeah,
that.
some
Yeah,
alien
man,
shit. But
it's crazy, dog. It's like, but I think they mutating shit. You know, I always think they've been practicing on us with other shit.
I mean, Ken, you know Jesus was half alien, right?
But that's what they say.
I mean,
That's
that's
what
not
they
what they
say.
want to say, but I think that's what it was.
Yeah, but that's what they want to say because they ain't no real picture of them. So ain't no telling, man. So ain't no telling what they saw. Cause back in the day, the burning bush, man, you ain't no telling how high he was. They were goddamn it walking on
Stupid.
water, wine, water the wine, and man, they would sound like it was a good old time going on around that motherfucker. They had hoes, all kind of shit.
I mean, I do kind of believe in aliens in a sense, but I think them folks might be the aliens.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, I don't know, Wizard, but look, you know how nowadays, right? A woman can go into a fertility how the fuck you call that shit? A fucking clinic, right, and get pregnant
Yeah, fertility
just by
clinic. Yeah,
just by an embryo, right? Same
yeah, the in
same way
vitro.
that
Yeah,
yeah, and the thing is, when your technology is advanced enough, you can do all kinds of crazy shit. So back then, you know, if humans were at a simpler state, but then you had an advanced being that could come and impregnate a woman, how they say this Virgin Mary got impregnated, right, by the Holy Spirit, as they say. What's to say that that wasn't an alien impregnating her, and then she gave birth to someone who was half human, so was able to do the shit that they're able to do. So,
well, you have
I
to
mean, we're
understand what is a alien is an entity that is not from this planet. That's what would be considered an alien. So when I
yeah.
say them folks, this is what I mean. The Earth is older than any of us can imagine. Scientists, yeah, they smart, but they really fucking stupid. Okay, like so. It's an asteroid belt between Mars and Earth, right? It's a big ass asteroid field. They say that was another planet that was similar to Earth, and it blew up. I honestly think them folks is from that planet.
That shit sound like Superman.
No, I think them
Right?
folks is from that. I think them folks is from that planet because dog, they I don't know, man. I don't want to. Y'all gonna. I'm thinking too hard, nigga.
No, you ain't.
Nah, go ahead.
I
Man,
mean, I think them.
Tell
I
it.
think them folks because they they can't stay out in the sun. Like it's certain things that they their bodies are not that can't handle. Like that us melanated people can handle. You know,
Mm.
and I mean, it's just shit. You know what I'm saying? The pyramids, the Sphinx. You know, the Sphinx is like way older than the pyramids. They got the water markers on there. This Earth is old. Like, what if we were really advanced as a civilization, and something really bad happened, like the shit that wiped out the dinosaurs, fucked us all up too, and we had to go back to this primitive state. Because I always think about like I was sitting there thinking about it last night. What if right now the internet just shut the fuck down?
Oh,
we'll
a lot
be
of people lose their fucking
primates.
mind.
Like when I say the internet, like you had to go back to making phone calls on that rotary phone on the wall. Like what if we went back to analog,
Nah, scratch
just
that
like
shit.
that?
What if we couldn't even make phone calls?
That's what I
So,
said
so
about
you see what I'm saying?
people
Like
in
what
the end of the
what does
world.
that world look like? You
It
understand
looked
what I'm
like
saying?
COVID
A
when
lot of people
COVID
would
hit,
die.
except that we had power. Some people had power. It just like when COVID hit. These people lost their damn mind. They
Oh yeah,
couldn't even
people gonna lose their
study.
mind. I mean, cause you got to think. I mean, dog, everybody is addicted to that fucking cell phone, dog. Like,
Yep.
I mean, it is every single one of us, dog. It is not a soul. I would do not believe there is not a soul, especially in the United States of America, that is not addicted to that little fucking square that we hold in our hand.
You got that right.
If that motherfucker was gone tomorrow, like dog, it would
Motherfuckers,
be a
hey, dog,
process.
it's gonna be pandemonium.
Like dog, sit in your. I want y'all to try something. One day, just sit in your house, right? Sit in your house and put your phone down and say, "I'm not gonna touch my phone for an hour." Watch how
And
you
no
start
TV
tripping.
too.
No. I don't even want you to fuck with the TV. I'm gonna give you a small task before we build up. Well, the
Dog,
TV is easy because I don't even watch that shit. But
I ain't got no problem with
put
my
that phone down for an hour, right? And when I say put it down, put it where it's in arm's reach of you, and see if you can't pick it up for 1 hour.
dog.
Mm.
I've been days without picking up that phone. I'm looking dead at that
I
phone.
don't believe you, nigga. I
Nah,
don't believe
I
that
think I
shit.
think you lying, Ken.
I
But
think
what I will tell you, but what I will tell you though, what I will tell you is that certain things, when you take certain basics away, it do kind of fuck with you. Because my grandma, when she was still alive, whenever she'll come stay at the house, it would be during like what the fuck they call that shit, like the holy weeks. I don't know what the fuck, but basically in those times, she wouldn't want nobody listening to no radio, watching no TV, none of
Yeah,
that shit.
no
So
electricity.
yeah, everything would have to be off. And she would come through the rooms making sure shit's off. And I'm just thinking, man, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
the light. It was like on that movie Carrie when her mama was tripping like that.
Yeah.
Like you have to get in the closet and pray. You couldn't pray around electricity. Some old crazy shit. Like
yeah,
what?
this shit, a lot of shit, a lot of the old ways seem crazy, huh? That's what our kids gonna start saying to us. Well, my kids be saying it now. Why y'all be doing that? Like I be like, I'll be looking like, God damn, I'm getting old. Fuck.
Dog,
I
hey, I
mean,
rather
I'd have turned into that dude to be like, get off my lawn.
dog. I've been that dog. I've been like that for the
Hey,
last.
real shit though. Get off the lawn. What the fuck?
I've been
I'd have
like
turned
that
into
for
I'd
the
have turned
last
into that guy.
dog, and I'm proud to be that guy. There's a lot of motherfuckers can't say that. They literally can't say it.
Cause there's a lot of fuck shit going on out here, man.
Exactly.
I mean,
Hey, hey,
the
hey,
amount of
behind.
fuck shit is on at an all time
Hey,
high.
speaking of the fuck shit, my nigga behind the bar 3.0 up in here. Hey,
Yeah,
that nigga said he walked on water too. He said the pond was frozen. I said already, man. Already.
hey, hey, but I was just about to say talking about the VR shit, talking about spending $3,500 on that shit. I'm not gonna lie, that shit looks cool and all, but like,
That
see
shit gonna make
that's
you
another thing that's
blind.
gonna take us to a whole nother planet, Ken. People gonna forget what
But
the fuck reality is.
that shit
Oh
gonna
man,
make
people
you
have
blind.
already forgot what reality is, dog. People have
No, that's a fact
already
too, because
forgot what
people think
reality
like
is.
it. People think it's like the internet shit. Like you can just, I don't know, say and do weird shit around like real motherfuckers, and like they're not gonna just slap the shit out of you. What the fuck going on?
You can tell people have lost touch with reality by watching the shit that goes on in all these videos and all this news. Like especially with the amount of violence it is, especially in Houston, motherfuckers is just being violent over stupid shit.
The
Man,
dumbest
Like
shit.
like like I'm talking about a motherfucker hogged this horn at me. I'm gonna kill it. Like oh my god, like motherfuckers have lost reality. Like I
I
mean,
think
You,
I think motherfuckers gonna lose their eyesight. The first thing I think about when they putting that shit on their eyes is you gonna need glasses. And I thought about that Star Trek. Oh boy, LeVar Burton was wearing that shit. He couldn't see, but he could see like a motherfucker.
yeah.
Just
Hey,
like
hey, Ken, did you see that headset that one dude's inventing, talking about that it's that if you die in the game, you die in real
you
life, that
die
the
in real life.
headset would
Yep,
explode?
yep.
Like what the
dog,
fuck?
I ain't
No,
never
but you got to think, man, that virtual reality shit, right? Because I done fucked with a lot of that shit, right? Man, they got some, like the Oculus, man, that motherfucker, dog. Cause see, what would kill you is the shock. It's not,
the
like
game actually killing you. It's the shock of it.
it's the
Like yeah,
shock. Like,
yeah.
so if you like, say you jump off a building, right? Say in that virtual reality world, you jump off a building and you see yourself falling, and you see that ground coming. Man, some of this shit is so goddamn real, dog. You
And then
hit
that
when
shit could give
it hit.
somebody a heart attack around this bitch.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it kills you. Like man, like dog, we are entering a whole nother world of fucking like. I mean, y'all see the bitches, the fake bitches. These bitches. I'm sitting here looking like I'm sitting here looking at my wife like, bitch, go ahead and fuck up if you want to.
Hey, go ahead. Go do that if you want to.
I'm gonna have a bitch in the closet ready to
And this
go.
bitch
Go
don't even
ahead.
talk back.
Don't
Dog,
talk back. Don't say shit. Sit her
dog,
at the
that's what
table. She
I
just look
tell
at her food.
dog. I tell Diane that shit like that. I tell her that all the time. Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead if you got this. All right. I got somebody that ain't gonna talk
I
back.
got a, I got a, I got a plastic bitch in the closet that don't talk back. Go
Goddamn
ahead.
right. And then as soon as I open the door, as soon as I
and
open
then
the door,
and then when I finish, go put her back up. When company come over, just sit her on the couch.
yeah, let her chill out for a minute. Show her off instead of your ass. Cause she ain't gonna say shit. She ain't gonna get into it with my homies, none of my family. She chilling.
Yeah.
That's what they really want the artificial intelligence for. It's like, damn, bitch, shut up. Just leave one time.
I mean, we ain't gonna see it in our like we ain't gonna see it. I mean, we gonna see some stuff, but a lot of this shit is
I
we
mean,
gonna be
you
gone.
never know though, because I
But
mean,
I mean, you see all the robots and shit they got now. Cause up here when I be in Columbus, in Columbus around Ohio State around the campus, they have them little robots that deliver food and all that shit.
Oh
The
yeah.
motherfuckers be riding around, driving around and shit. I be sitting there looking like, wow, it's fucking crazy. Like a motherfucker get out your way, it'll move.
It's
If you kick
almost
it,
like
like if you
demolition,
try to
man.
kick at it or something, it sound off an alarm, be like, please
It
stop.
almost, hey,
Like,
it's almost like demolition, man.
yeah, yeah.
Basically.
But you gotta think we already in Demolition Man. Demolition
No,
Man. And the
anything
only
with
thing we missing from Demolition Man is the funny looking car. No, we got the funny looking car too.
yeah,
We already in Demolition Man.
yeah, we already there.
We already there with that. So,
Uh,
you know,
Not to mention the violence that's going on.
yeah.
Like, come on, man, we've been in that.
Man, United States, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. United States is violent, y'all.
Of
Like
course.
you look at these other countries in the world. Yeah, they got their problems, But most of those countries that have massive violence is war-torn countries. We are not a war-torn country, and we have just as much violence. Imagine if there was a war going on in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
For no
it'll,
fucking reason though. Like be real. White people are out here just killing themselves. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
And then they
because
said,
the motherfucker called me a bitch because
Well,
so
no,
and so like
you gotta understand. You gotta understand they psychic. They're scared.
yeah, that's
If
all
you
it
go,
is.
if you
They
go,
scared.
if you go and look throughout their history, one of the most dangerous things in the world is a scared white person, dog.
Fear.
When they are scared, when they are scared, mushroom clouds appear in the air. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Like when they are scared, mass casualty happens. Like
When they,
they have wiped out whole civilizations. They have wiped out whole races of people. They wiped out the Tasmanians. They damn near killed every Indian. They like dog. They are. I mean, they are the domestic terrorists of the planet. And I mean
yeah,
collectively, because you know what I'm saying. That collectively, because you know there are a lot of good
it's a lot of
Caucasian
good.
folks
It's
out
a
there.
lot of
You
good
know, it's a
people
lot of
in
good
all
people. But
places.
as a collective,
yeah,
on a
how Trump
collective,
say there's good people on both sides.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's good people out there. But I'm talking about the
Well,
collective.
we talking
Collectively,
No,
about
I know what you're saying though,
we
because
yeah.
talking
this is
about
what a
the
lot of people don't realize. This is what a lot of people don't realize. Between minorities, everybody keep killing each other over the dumbest fuck shit, not realizing that when it comes to a majority of these white people, they ain't worried about none of that dumb shit. None of it. Like why the fuck you think that they just moving on with life and just worrying about their credit and their businesses and all this other shit, while motherfuckers is worried about somebody trying to pay them back $10 and shit. You know what I'm
you know
saying? Like,
why
come on.
you know why they ain't worried about it? Cause they're like, oh, okay. They'll kill the whole family, nigga, and the dog. They don't give a fuck. They just like, huh.
Let me tell you something. I be trying to tell people all the time. These motherfuckers will destroy the planet before they hand it over.
I'm
And
trying to
see,
tell you.
and
I was just talking about we were just
they
talking
have
about
the ability to do it, and and black folks don't understand. That's what we have to fight. And most black folks ain't ready to fight that fight because I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you what one of our main weaknesses is, and it's a strength and a weakness. Man, we are nice, man. Black folks
yeah,
are nice. We are fucking nice. That
you
has always been our fucking problem. We are not
fine.
savage. We like to say we savage and all that, but we are not. We were never the savages.
No, I ain't never no, we ain't no savage.
They are the savages.
Man, what
Look throughout
it's
history. We've
like
always been the one to go in and civilize them. And I'm not. And this is. And people be like, "Oh, when are you being right?" No, this is historical fact. All these things you can go. You can go look up. You can go Google. You can go look at history books. Nothing I'm saying is not factual. Nothing I'm saying is not historical. They
yeah,
have,
it's
for the
all in
last 2,000 years, they have left a path of destruction across the world, and it's been documented. You can from the Crusades to all the world wars to brought them out of the fucking dark ages, and then they went down and fucking sacked and pillaged everything.
yeah.
I
Look at
mean, but
act
you
of
also have
Bible.
to understand. You also have to understand why they are like that, and I don't think a lot of people understand why. It is it is what is in their DNA and their culture because of where they came from. They did not come from Africa,
They
where you
Vikings.
have where you have the Nile River and lush land and seas and fish in abundance. They came from the mountains,
Yeah. I
fucking snow,
yeah,
fucking what's the fucking moose
yeah.
and mountain lions. They come from a very harsh place where it was nothing but survival. Like survival was the only thing that was important. So all that shit been passed down in DNA. The Vikings,
Yeah.
the Raven and shit like that.
Puritan.
This is the DNA. I mean, just like us, we nice. I'm sorry, black melanated people are the nicest people on the fucking planet.
We
To our
are.
detriment sometimes.
Then it get to the way we
You
too
know.
nice, and that's how we give up shit. When because we nice, we give up shit, and then after we done gave up shit, Now you want to be mad. I'm like, nobody tell you to give it up. You feel?
But
You could have fought
you
for
know,
that
we
shit
give
or
up
not
shit.
just
Yeah, yeah.
gave it. You
So
know?
that's just what it is. If it's anybody out there want to dispute that or debate that with me, I'm very open to it because I can back everything up I'm saying with fucking I can I can back up everything I'm saying with historical information
Yeah,
that
nigga,
you can go look and find.
you saying the same thing I've been saying. I just say it more. I just say it more vicious. I'm like, I've been calling them Vikings. They know what they are. Shit, the motherfuckers, they pillaged, and then let's not forget about the motherfuckers that learned from them too. That also got their blood. You ain't learn short or long sleeve from no goddamn white folks. Niggas over there in Africa did that shit. Let's not forget that too. Like it's
What's that?
in every race they got some viciousness in them. Every race got some vicious group of people. That's just what it is. And
Well, America is slowly turning us into the viciousness.
no, it ain't just America. It's too many people over here not from America, and that
Yeah, that too. That too.
and that makes us more territorial. And then
And it's
everybody,
but see that's by design, dog. You think that shit ain't a fuck like you think that shit is you ever notice like okay like right now right that big shit going on in Chicago where they bringing all the immigrants over there. My thing is you ever notice? I want to ask anybody a question. You ever notice they like when they bring immigrants to the United States, right? We all know they always stick them in our neighborhoods, right or wrong? Can we? Is that a general
yeah,
consensus? Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
but
So let me
I think
ask y'all a
people got to
question.
realize too that they stick them in democratic cities though. Be real
But
about it too.
this is my question though. You ever notice they don't stick the niggas, the black like the Africans and the Caribbean. They don't never put them in our communities.
Nah,
They
you know
always
where they
take
usually
them.
put those. You know where they
They
usually
put
put those. They usually put them like in Iowa or some shit.
yeah. Why is that?
That's
You
some
ever
real
you ever
shit.
wonder why they won't put them with us?
because
I
they,
think
they,
I know the reason. I know the reason why. Well,
because
this is my reason. I don't think they don't do it because they don't want us to have allies. They know if they stick all the black folks over here with the other black folks, we gonna start talking and clicking up and this and that. And then they're gonna have a problem on their hands.
but look, the people that they bringing up here, they already talking down, so they gonna keep that divide going.
Well, see, you got to understand why they talk down though. Okay, so you know my wife's from
They
DR.
get fed by the white folks.
No, it's not just because they're getting fed and all the handouts and stuff. It is because of the American propaganda. You got to think, Ken. I just spent a lot of time out of this country. I done lived outside the United States for a period of time, and I done been around the world, and I see stuff. It is the propaganda that America perpetuates on the Black Americans. Like dog, they come over here with them Africans and shit. They come over here with the same fucked up mentalities as everybody else because this is what they see, and that's what America, Hollywood, the media, that's what they show everybody about us. Cause I had so many people be like, man, I've been over here, man. Black people really not like that. Yeah, you got some idiots and stuff, but most black people I meet are really nice and this and that. But they always say this and that. I say I know. That's called propaganda. It's like my wife, right? When she first came over here, right? My
Yeah,
wife used to have this vision of what like this. My wife had this fucked up vision of what America was, and I used to tell her, I say, man, all that shit you seeing on TV and all this is not America. First thing I told my wife, I say, yeah, I know you Dominican, I know you Afro Latina, and all this and that, and all that other bullshit. I say, when you get to the United States, baby, you gonna be black. You gonna be a nigga just like me.
yeah.
And she really didn't. She kind of brushed that shit
You
off.
ain't
But for
grab,
like the past 2 years or so, it's been stuff that's been happening. And her eyes is wide open now. Like what the fuck? Like
it's like she had to be here to understand what you
to
was saying.
understand to the
Yeah,
point now, like that, to the point now she don't want to be here no more. Like you know what I'm saying? like the racism. Like I say, man, I say, because you know they have racism in the Dominican Republic, but they racism is stupid to me. Cause I'm like, man, I'm like y'all all niggas. What is you talking about? Like
Yeah.
I be like y'all all black, and they be on some other shit. They be on some colorism shit. They be on all kinds of shit. But when
Oh
she got
yeah.
over here, she understood. Like, oh my god, I see now.
Yeah.
So I
What?
mean,
I
it's a
see
trip.
now. I'm like, you gotta really know what you're doing over here. It ain't like everybody everywhere else. Like you said, America is
Like
like,
man, like man, talk to them immigrants, dog. The motherfuckers thinking they gonna come over here. Oh, they can work. I mean, I talk to a lot of immigrants. They be like, man, I gotta work so hard. I work all this just to have this and this. And I say, yeah. What you thought this was? They sold you a
mm,
dream. This shit ain't all
yeah.
like, man. This is goddamn. America's the fucking trap house. Okay,
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying
like
to tell you.
like
The
you can
trap
come
house.
over here. You can come over here and trap all day and not have a goddamn thing.
Yep.
Enough
A
to
lot of
go
those people end up
enough
being
to
in
go
fuck.
double up their real.
A
That's
lot.
how much you get.
A
You know
lot of
what I'm
those
saying?
people end up being in fucked up situations, not realizing that either they're not going to get paid what they thought they were, or they're not even going to get paid. And then the people would tell them too. They'll have them living in their little mobile home on their property or whatever the fuck, wherever the help sleeps and shit. That basically they'll be there and like, okay, yeah, well, you have a place to sleep and all that shit. But then when it comes time to get paid, all of a sudden they tell them, nah, hold on, we'll pay you next month. And then it turns into the next month and the next month, and what can you really do about it? You speak against them, they just gonna get you the fuck up out of here. The immigrants don't know what the fuck it is.
Like
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
That's why that goes back to my question. I'm like, why is their country not taking care of their own people? That shit is mind boggling. So their
I
country
mean, and
just
then
as
man, my thing is a lot of people come over here and then you know they be hating on us. You know, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give some. So next time y'all have one of these dumbass conversations with them folks, because you know how they like to play these mind games, like they don't know what the fuck is going on. So this is what I do to them. I be like, because you know they love to complain about, oh, the United States is so fucked up and it's going
I
down the
already
drain and
know.
everything is this and this and that. My question, I'd be like, really? So the United States is fucked up, huh? It's horrible over here right now, huh? Right? And they be like, yeah, man, fucking the immigrants and this and that. They blame everybody else, right? So I'd be like, yeah. So who of all the presidents been white, right? Except one, and they have to agree because that's fact. And they be like, yeah, yeah. And I'd be like, most of the politicians are white, right? Yeah, yeah. Most of the politicians are white. Yeah. I say, oh, so y'all fucked up the country. Like
Exactly.
y'all ruined the country, dog. When you say it right, I want you to look at the look on the person's face that you're gonna get.
Man, what?
Whenever you say that, they gonna look. The look of your, you gonna know the look, cause the look is gonna be like in their mind. They saying to you, "Fucking nigger." You
Yeah,
know what
I
I'm
already
saying?
know they saying it. I already know they saying it. I
I
say,
love, I love, I love, I love it when I do it. It's a great thing.
no, and then it's like it soothes it to your
Fucking
soul.
nigger.
Yeah, and then I love the nigga look. That you see it in their eyes. They damn near sweating the word nigga. They be want to say it so bad. Like that
Yeah,
was
man.
so bad.
It's a beautiful thing.
No, you ever
It's a beautiful thing to make them look at their own hypocrisy.
damn what? And I'm like, come on now. You see, you can't take that shit up. I'm like, who fucked it up? You, us, or you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all fucked it up. Y'all fucked it up. Blame yourself.
yeah,
You
goddamn
know
it.
what I'm saying?
We gonna take some accountability around this motherfucker.
Yeah. You don't like the taxes and inflation and all that. Well, it's your fault.
Who
It
making
ain't
the
niggas' fault. It damn sure ain't niggas' fault.
yeah, yeah,
That's
real
one thing you can't blame. You can't blame us for that shit. You cannot blame black folks for none of the bad shit going on in this country, even
no.
though they try every day.
Hey, only thing niggas fucking up is when they be on their fuck shit on these streets. But as far as like government, oh yeah, it's some niggas in government that's straight fucking up too, but it's mostly white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't forget about the niggas up in government. They along with that shit. Shit, look at Obama. Act like Chicago didn't even exist. Nigga, you was giving out them ankle monitors called Obama phones. Fuck you talking about? Then you gave LGBT all the rights in the world. Come on, man. That boy there, man.
That's a
Yeah.
That boy,
fact, though. They went a little overboard with those rights. Like people don't understand. Like when it comes to that whole community, they still talking about fighting for the rights. What fucking rights they got that? What rights don't like? Do they not have that any other person has? You get what I'm
exactly.
saying? And on top of
Like
that, they
right.
have some extra laws to protect them.
Right? They got hate crime bills to protect them. They got
That's a
all
fact.
kinds of shit. While niggas is still sitting here like looking with the gas face, like nigga,
Then
like
look,
really?
out of
And
all
see,
the
that's why black folks we need to stop helping everybody. Stop
money,
helping people.
and
It's
then
time. The time has come to stop. Just
out of
stop.
all the
And
months, out of all the months, they picked June to have Pride Month. Ain't that a spit in
yeah,
the
didn't they make June? Didn't they make June Pride Month or something like that?
yeah,
So
yeah,
you take the month that you got Father's Day, right?
and June,
Father's Day. You got Juneteenth, and June is Men's Health Month.
yeah, and
Like
most of
dog, that you can't tell me that shit is not strategic. Like
all,
somebody didn't do that shit on purpose.
dog, and then they know Father's Day and Juneteenth is month, so they trying to do anything to goddamn fuck up the straight black man or in any way.
Most
You
of the
get
time I just move
the straight
around and
black
not
man
even
and his
pay attention
kids.
to
They
that
want
shit. Most times
shit.
I
I
move
don't
around, I
need
don't even pay attention to that shit just because I truly, honestly, truly, I don't give a fuck if you gay or not. I don't get like
me
I
either.
really like it don't like I don't think about it. It's none of my concern. The reason I talk about the shit is because you motherfuckers won't let it go. Okay, you got your
Yeah,
right.
we
Now sit
get
down
it.
and shut the fuck up and enjoy fucking each other up the ass. I don't give a fuck.
That's a fact. I mean, just do you. Like at the end of the
Like
day, I do whatever I do for a living. I'm not worried about what a doctor does for a living unless I need a doctor at the moment. You get what I'm saying? So like we all live our own fucking lives. I'm not worried about what the next man is doing. Like that shit's crazy.
and then like me,
But
like a lot of people
not
have the issues.
other shit. Like all the laws, like we've been discriminated. I'm like, how you been discriminated on? Like, damn, what you doing in your bedroom ain't got shit to do with discrimination. Motherfucker, you just doing some other shit. You know you don't went too
Like
far.
like my thing is like you they getting all this stuff because of your sexual preference. Like that has nothing to
Yeah,
do with race or ethnicity. And I'm just like,
it has nothing to
I
even do
mean,
with politics.
I get it. Okay, I don't think you should hate on anybody because if a dude want to be a girl, a guy want to be a girl. I don't think they should get beat. I don't think none of that shit
No,
should
I don't
happen.
believe none of
But
that.
I'm just like, even with the TV and stuff, man, if they put gay shit on TV, like I'm to the point now where I just don't give a fuck. Like
Jesus.
I don't care. I mean, they talk about the children, this and this and that. Well, I know I teach my children certain stuff, and I tell my children certain stuff. So
Yeah,
if your children if your child is getting turned out by the TV, you might not be paying enough attention to your child.
exactly.
I mean, that's just one of my frames of thinking. Everybody wants to blame this and this and that. No, I mean, people talk about the shows they be watching, and if I'm watching a show and I see some shit like that going on a whole lot, then I'm just not gonna watch the show no more. I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm just not gonna watch the shit. Just
Exactly.
like I'm not gay, so I don't go to gay bars. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Exactly.
I think everybody just needs to stop giving a fuck, and the government definitely needs to not give a fuck. I
And
mean, I
I
don't know
don't
that.
what you doing. It's just like you said, my only thing is like, damn, we don't give a fuck what you doing in your bedroom. Your shit getting pushed off because you think just because somebody give a fuck about who you fucking in your bedroom. They ain't got no
And the
policy.
thing, and the thing about it is, a lot of the LGBT community, I be feeling like they bring a lot of this shit on they self.
They do.
If you wearing a dress, if I see you out now, me personally, if I see a dude out in the street wearing a dress, hey, I mean, if I'm with my partner or something, right, and we walking around, I'd probably be like, hey, look, that nigga got dress on. Now,
Yeah,
am I supposed to say that? I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. It's America. Now, if I go
yeah,
over there and I try to accost this person to do them harm, then yes, I'm in the wrong. But if I make my just like motherfucker, white people all the time. Oh, well, we can't say the word nigger. Yeah, nigga, you can say yes, you can, white people. If all the white people listening to this podcast right now, you can say nigga all day. You can ride down the middle of the street screaming nigger, 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 nigger. But guess what? If you do that, just know there are consequences.
exactly.
There's
Ain't no
consequences for
so.
everything. If a
I
man
tell
is wearing a dress in the street, right? One of the consequences of you doing that is you might have somebody that say some shit sideways to you. Now,
or
should they?
probably
Maybe
or
not. But this is America. I mean, but this is America where people can say and do what they want. Do
I
you
mean,
have
I think
do you
I
have a
think
chance
that's
of
just
maybe
you
something
making an
bad happen?
observation. You get what I'm saying? Like when people see like a crackhead on the street, people be like, "Oh man, look at this dude. He out of his fucking mind." And you might even say some shit to the dude too, like, "What the fuck's up?" You know what I mean? Because my whole thing is that people don't acknowledge. Like I don't really care about none of that shit, right? But my only real major issue with it, and I don't even ever speak on it unless people ask, like, what do you think about this and that, right? But the whole trans shit, that's the only thing that like gets to me because people don't want to call it for what it is, and that's a mental illness. You get what I'm saying? Like they have bipolarness, schizophrenia, multiple personality disorder, and that's pretty much what being trans is. Like how you gonna look down at your dick but say, but I'm a woman? Like
yeah,
that's
that shit
that's a
don't make
mental
no sense.
disease.
So you think it's a mental illness?
Yeah.
I mean, I see. I don't dive that deep enough in it to even think about it like that, dog. Because it's like I don't want to think about the shit.
he
You
said
know
But
what I'm
he
saying?
said if you think about it too long, you might start questioning shit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you know what I'm saying. Now I might start being like, well, shit. You know, man, I ain't got time for that shit.
that boy ain't got time for that shit.
Nah,
No,
but I
but
know if I look down and you know what I mean see certain genitalia, like it's I don't know, it's just like plain simple
Like I don't
facts.
know. Yeah, I don't know how to. I don't like. And a part of me, honestly, I have a certain amount of sympathy for people that go through that. Because damn, I wish you was feeling better about yourself. I genuinely like people. I genuinely just want people to be happy and just be cool and chill.
me
Like
too.
like
But
I don't want no fucking problems.
I don't like when they try to force that shit on kids and people. Like, come on, man. Look, I don't care what you're doing. Just
Like my thing is like
try to
when they
force.
say force, like I think see the forcing thing.
No,
I think
I'm
the
talking about
society
the
is trying to
mentality.
force tolerance. You know, which
Yeah,
I kind of half agree with it because I think everybody should be tolerant, especially as a black person, because people are so intolerant with us over dumb shit. So
But
I
you
can
think
I
but you think
as
a
a I
kid in kindergarten needs to be hearing some LGBT shit when all that is sexual orientation.
well I don't
So you're
see
talking about sex to 5-year-olds.
I don't think children should be. I think children need to find that shit out on their own. Now, if you're talking about like, when did we start doing sex? I'm a little bit older, so sex education in school, like health,
Like
because
middle
in health they
school.
used to teach.
right.
When I went to school in health class, they taught us about STDs, venereal diseases. They taught us about the male and female anatomy and stuff like that when I was in school. I think personally, I think that's fine. You know, I
Yeah,
think
but
it needs to
that was
be.
when you're already like what 15.
No, that was I was a little bit younger.
Yeah, about like
I want
12.
to say four. I want to say four. My memory is telling me fourth or fifth grade.
That's like junior high age. When you go into middle school, junior high, or
I
Yeah,
whatever.
like
remember
middle,
doing
like
sex
middle
ed like at
school.
14 or some shit like that.
Yeah, like middle school. I think in middle school, I think they should hold that stuff into middle school.
Yeah,
I don't think you should be pushing any type of sexuality on children. I don't care if it's man and kids are gonna kids. Even when I was in first grade and stuff, you had crushes on girls. You knew. Oh man,
yeah.
little shit like that. But still, it has to develop. I don't think you should. I don't think they should fuck with none of that shit until like
I mean,
like middle
mine's
school.
not really developed. your mind not understanding what you're actually feeling as far as
Yeah, I mean, cause I remember being in kindergarten and I had a crush on this one girl, right? But like, but that's all it was. I was never at 5 years old thinking like I want to fuck this
Yeah, I
girl.
want to
Like, you
go.
get what I'm
Like I
saying?
want to
Like,
go beat it up or something. Like
yeah,
no,
yeah, we
that
went
didn't. That
like
didn't. Hey, that didn't come till I was about 13. Man. I don't know about
yeah,
y'all.
yeah,
13,
about
I
13.
already test something up.
yeah. I mean, 13. That's when that shit
But
went
they
out the
got
window.
they got their goddamn mentality on these preschoolers and shit, dog. That shit is crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
because the thing is,
when y'all see these things about when y'all see these stories about drag queens going to the school to read
Yeah, dog. You
books to
remember when they
kids.
shut that shit down out here,
Now,
dog?
now,
that
see
shit
the
just
part. It's a
weird
part
though.
of me that's it's a part of me exactly. It's a part of me that's saying to myself, man, that's kind of weird. I mean, I'm not hating on the drag queen, but is that? I mean, my thing is that really necessary? I'm
Like,
pretty
why the
sure they
fuck you
have
gotta read
better
to a
shit
little
they could be
kid?
doing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure them kids have better shit they could be doing with their time in preschool
That's a
to
fact.
get them
Exactly.
ready. I think that's what's a lot of problem wrong with American society anyway. We too focused on bullshit with our kids. That's why our kids are stupid. Like
Yeah,
dog, my son, my youngest son and my oldest son, like dog, I'm ready to send them back to Santo Domingo until they get in high school because the last my Ramsey he just did pre-K this year. When DeRay he's in fifth grade. I don't know what these teachers are teaching these kids.
man.
Like
They them
like
up,
like
dog.
I don't like I don't like the education system in the United States. No, the United States is in the tank, dog.
Dog,
Like
they're
this country is
attacking
about.
the kids mentally, dog. That's where they start. They're attacking them mentally. They starting out early and early. Soon the kids gonna come out the womb and they already like when they be having women put like when they used to have them women put headphones on their belly and shit. I think that was a form of fucking with the kids before they even born. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I think. Because why would you be putting headphones to your belly, you kid? You supposed to be calming yourself down. They already saying if you get pissed off, you could damn lose the baby and shit. Like why are you goddamn putting headphones to your belly and shit, fucking with the vibration of the baby and shit. Like it's a whole lot of shit, dog. But that's what I think. But that's just how I think about it. Like that shit is real crazy. I don't understand it. But people like I was telling y'all about this pill, what the salad and shit out in California where they said it induced labor. Like what the fuck is in that salad? Like, man, they attacking the kids earlier. I told you coming out the belly.
Yeah,
So that's how I feel about it. So man, that shit it's just crazy, dog. It's like no morals on that shit. The earlier they can get your mind, your body and soul, they gonna do that shit. They gonna either put it in an IV or some shit or whatever. Put it in your food. It's going down either way.
I
You
just
know
don't
what
trust. I just don't trust this place, dog. Like you said it. The food, the educate, like dog. The United States is trying to kill us.
it ain't just the US, everywhere.
Nah, it sounds some different shit over here, bro.
No, dog. If it wasn't on no different shit over there, they would be over there. Why the fuck are they coming over here? If we such a bad place. Yeah, they country on some bullshit. Why you think they are hopping on planes? They were hanging off the wing of that motherfucker trying to get out of
Yeah,
there.
but the reason a lot of them other countries fucked up is because of the United States.
Shit. No, no, it ain't all
Especially
because.
especially like no, especially like South America and the Caribbean. Dog, like dog, America does dirty.
A
Look,
lot of
man, this is
them,
our
hey,
country, and I was born here, and I got a certain amount of loyalty for this place. But dog, our country do dirty ass shit, bro. Like our
I ain't
country, like
saying we
dog,
don't.
these motherfucking
I ain't saying we don't,
like
dog. But
to
them fuckers,
destabilize these other countries, to destabilize these other countries. Look at here. this nation, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They wanted this nation to be a white nation. Okay, they wanted this
Yeah, of
nation to
course.
be the creme de la creme of what they called white civilization. But the reason that they cannot call it that is because they still needed our nigga ass to make it, right?
You
So
goddamn
that
right.
will forever that will forever be the stain on their experiment because they can't because they cannot the experiment will never work without us. It is the yin and the yang of the earth. It is the when I say the yin yang is a perfectly balanced symbol, and it's usually shown to you in black and white. You can't have black without the white. You can't have white without the black. We if we don't live in this motherfucker together as one, this country is gonna burn to the fucking ground, and I'll be at the bonfire with some marshmallows and some goddamn
Hey, but
marshmallows and graham
look,
crackers.
hey, why don't you? Hey, well, sit your if it's like that, go to Africa then and see
I
how the
mean,
white
you know
folks.
me, I got the DR. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going over there. You see how they treat their people. It ain't just because of the U.S. That shit is in them too now. Don't go there with that now. Some people is like that themselves too. You don't see the motherfuckers.
But as far as Africa go, I would like to go to Africa. I wanted to go next year, but I got another trip that I'm trying to plan, so I might not. I would like to go sometime soon.
Man, you take your
I've
ass
been.
over there and get caught up.
I want to go like to. I want to go like maybe like South Africa. Or, man, they got a. I seen this place, Equatorial Guinea. It's on I think the west coast of Africa. It looked like a real cool place. I want to go somewhere in the continent.
Man, you go your ass over there if you want. Like, them people are trying to get the fuck out of there. Don't go nowhere. Why
Man,
would you
dog,
go?
I don't know, man. I see a lot, man. I've met Africans and this and that, and
Where
man,
did you meet them
I'm not,
though?
I'm not, I'm not, I'm not. But
No,
see
where
what
did
I'm
you
not going.
meet
I'm
them
not.
though?
Hold on. No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna fall into that, Ken. I'm not gonna fall into that. Oh man, you don't want to go to Africa. You don't know. I do want to go to Africa. That's where our
Hold
bloodline
up.
from. I don't believe nothing none of this media says about Africa. I look at places, man, Africa got a lot of places
No,
that's very technologically advanced. Africa
I
got a lot
didn't
of
say
places
it
that's
wasn't,
beautiful.
but
Africa got a lot of places, dog. Us as Americans, dog,
hold
Black
on. Where did
Americans,
you
right?
meet the African?
I mean, dog, I done met a bunch of Africans. I trained when
Where
I
did
was
you
working
meet
for
them
Stevens.
though?
When I was working for Stevens, I trained a few Africans to drive trucks. You know what I'm
Where you?
saying?
Where did you meet them?
What you mean? I mean here.
Okay then.
But everybody's not fleeing their country. You understand? Everybody's not fleeing.
I didn't say
And it's
everybody was fleeing. I'm just saying, where did you meet the African?
well, I met them here in the
Over
United
here.
States, of course.
Goddamn right. I'm
Yeah,
just
the United
saying.
States, the Caribbean, places like that.
Shit, they not in
And what
Africa.
you but, but
That's
you
my
said that to
point.
say what? I'm oh
You
that's
said
the
you want to go over in Africa. I said, you said, I done met a couple of Africans. I'm like, you met a lot of Africans, but were they in Africa? No, you
no.
met them outside of Africa. So shit, I'm like,
Yeah.
might we take a second look at going in that motherfucker? That's my
But
point.
okay, why do you say that? Why should I take a second look? What makes you say that is what I'm trying to understand.
They not there.
Okay,
There's a
so
reason
but
why.
what does that mean?
If they don't want to be there, you're American. I don't give a damn how much you feel like you just want to see the country. You are not African to them.
But what does that have to do with it? What does me not being African
I ain't
having to
take
do
your
with me
ass
wanting
over
to go
there
to Africa?
trying to be on some kind of Negro spiritual type shit. Don't get caught up over there, dog. That's my point.
I mean,
Them people,
man,
dog, do you not understand we are at war with different motherfuckers? Don't go over there right now. It ain't good.
I don't believe that, bro. I'm sorry. I don't agree with you on that.
I that's what them Americans that tried to stay over there said too. Oh, it ain't like that. Now they were trying to get motherfuckers to come get them. I told them get the fuck up out of there.
I mean, you got people, dog. You got people that try to run game and try to do foul shit all across the globe. I'm pretty sure you got some Africans that come over here and tell those kind of stories about America. But
No,
you don't. But see,
everybody
I'm
run
gonna tell
game.
you like this. You can't. You know what? You can't even speak on Africa, bro, because you never been. I can't really speak on it because I've never been. All we have is
They
secondhand
could.
stories. Like, huh?
The Africans done been here and still talk down. They live here and still talk down.
A lot of Africans that I like, the ones that everyone that I've trained, the ones that I've trained, it was one, two, three, three. The three that they all said good stuff about their country. You're like, man, like they come over here to work and try to get money to send back. They like, man, it's a lot of land. It's this, it's that. It's a beautiful place.
Well, if it's that beautiful,
You'll
why
go over
ain't
there,
they
you'll
over
go
there?
over there, you'll get treated nicely and
Listen
stuff
to
like
what
that.
you
And
said.
then if
They
you go look,
send money
if
back
you
to their country. Why couldn't they make the money in their country?
But you know why? Because they don't have probably have the different industries, or they don't. I don't
No,
know because I'm not in Africa. So
logically,
all we can do is speculate
no,
because neither one of us has been.
you saying they
So
said
I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. You can look. I've traveled. I have traveled. I have stamps in my passport, bro. If I listened to everything that the United States says about all the other countries in the world, I would think the rest of the world is a shithole. No, it's this motherfucker right here that has a lot of fucking problems. This motherfucking country is not perfect, and the
nobody
rest of the
said,
world
hey,
thinks it
it's
is.
perfect.
The,
It's
the rest of the
perfect
world
enough
thinks,
for them to be here
huh?
to send money back. It's perfect enough for them to be here, benefit, and send money back to where they say it's so beautiful and all this going on. That's my point. If it was like that over there, you wouldn't even meet them. That's my point. If
But that,
America was so fucked up,
your point is flawed because
how?
America's fucked up just like
No,
Africa's
hold
fucked up.
on. They're
Africa's
over here
fucked up just like
working to send money
America.
back to a country that they say is so great. If it's so damn great, why aren't you making money over there?
There are
Why you
people
got
over there making money, just like it's people over here
to send
making money.
money back
Hold on,
over?
listen to what I'm saying. It's people over there making money, just like it is people over here making money. But it's more opportunity over here to make money because of what America is.
But if
America is a
America
machine.
is such a shithole, why is there so much opportunity when they say it's so much opportunity and shit there? Is my point.
I just answered your question. Are you not understanding what
I'm
I'm saying?
no, are you understanding what you're saying?
No, I understand
You
completely
saying
what I'm saying. I don't
America
think,
is
dog.
this?
What I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is this, because you acting like you don't understand what I'm saying.
No, you act
Nowhere in the
like
world is no. Nowhere in the world is perfect. America's not fucking perfect. America got a
nobody
lot of
said
fucked up
America
shit going
was
on.
perfect. I didn't
Countries
say
in
that.
Africa, they not perfect. Countries in Africa, they not perfect. They got a lot of fucked up shit going on. Are there people trying to flee Africa? Of course there are. But guess what? It's people trying to leave this motherfucker too.
Duh.
So I mean, so I guess I'm not. What are you saying? Because I think I'm saying the same thing you saying, but it's like
No,
you're
you
not.
were just strictly saying that America is fucked up. Everywhere is fucked up.
Yeah, everywhere's fucked up.
Everything
Did
is.
I really need to say that? I mean, everybody
Oh
knows
man,
that. Say this should be
everybody
without
know that.
saying.
When the key word you said is they over here, and I said so. If it's so like that over there, why are they here sending money back there?
A lot of people come over here, get their bag up, and then they go home and make their country better. I don't have a like. It's like my daughter, right? Okay, she about to go to college for nursing and do all this stuff, right? I mean, I told her what my vision for her is. I say, man, I want you to go get your education and do this shit and take it back to Dominican Republic. Take it back over there. Make
Yeah,
Dominican Republic a better place.
that's understandable where your roots are.
I didn't hear you. What you said?
I said that's understandable for somebody where your roots are. But my point is the people that come over here and talk shit and then get the benefits and then send
Oh,
them all back.
the ones that come over here and talk shit and this and that, like yeah, they need to be kicked
That's
in
what
their
I'm
ass. I
talking
hate that.
about. I
Oh,
ain't
I'm
talking
with
about.
you on that 100%.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm talking about. 'Cause everybody go to every country and make money, but goddamn it, everybody go to other countries and talk shit too. You get it?
You know, because it's like some of the like some of the hangups. Like when I lived in St. Croix, like St. Croix was a beautiful fucking place. It was awesome. I loved it there. You know, but you know, for paradise, you had to give up some stuff. Like internet
Like
connections was
running
always
water. I
no, we
said
had
that
running
out
water.
loud too.
Internet connections was always fucked up.
I said running water.
Little simple luxuries that you have over here in the United States. I didn't necessarily have those over there. Now,
Dog,
like
I
where my
said
wife from,
running water, dog.
like where my wife from in DR, they have running water in places, but there
Man,
are
you
some
know I'm on
places where
that
they
bullshit.
don't.
You know I'm
There
on
are
that
some
bullshit.
places, yeah, yeah. There are some places where they don't. You know, like I've had like the very first time I ever went to her, where she was from when we first met. You know, it's about 15 years ago, 15, 16 years ago now.
Yeah.
You know, in her
Many,
house,
many years
you
ago.
know,
Many.
they had running water. They had running water, but it was like the hose outside. So in order to take the bath, take a like a bath and stuff, the 50-gallon drums, the big plastic drums.
Yeah.
So those are filled up with water, or they had a cistern and it's filled up with water. And so it's in the bathroom. So you take like a bowl, like a butter bowl or something, you take it, you scoop it, and you pour the water on you, you lather up and stuff, and then you get another bowl of water, and you wash off like that and stuff to flush the toilet. You gotta scoop the water out the thing and pour it down the toilet. You know, all kinds of stuff like that, I mean
Hey,
it's
but it
it's
was like, so it was sort of like when the storms hit us and we ain't got no running water, but it's like that year round and shit there.
yeah. I mean,
That's fucked up. I can't do it. I can't do that.
but you get used to it. I mean, it's just like, man,
Yeah.
and man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Cause see, that's when a lot of times that's when my life changed. That's when a lot of things in my life at that particular time changed because it opened my eyes to something. Like this is where my wife was from. This is how she grew up. Niggas over here be like, niggas in the United States be like, oh man, I grew up hard. I grew up poor. I grew up this. Oh, nigga, no, you didn't. Shut the fuck up. Nigga, if you had running water all your life, and you had hot and cold water, nigga, you didn't have it half as rough as my wife had it coming up at all.
Oh, I know they got it
And I,
rough over there. I ain't saying that,
no,
but
I'm
it's
not talking
cold.
about you. I'm just talking about in general. I'm just saying, telling the story. Like niggas
Yeah.
be like, if you in the United States and you grew up with a, then guess what? You didn't have it as bad as you thought you did. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
done seen it go
because
down.
over there, like the lights would be on, and then like a certain time of day, they used to go off. Like at night, the lights would go off. Like the electricity was off. They turned it off. Like it was all kinds of little things, man. And this was,
But you
this
was
was
like,
in the.
what the hell going on?
I mean, the first time when I went to where she was, her house and stuff like that, yeah, like I, I had to get.
When
I
the
mean, I was
lights
kind
went
of
off
already.
on you, like, man, what
Yeah, the
the
light when the lights used to go out, I used to be like, "Fuck!" Like I didn't never say nothing, but in my mind, I'd be
first
like,
time it
"Oh,
happened? I
fuck."
bet you were like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck," and then you gotta ride that bitch out for the night. You know what I'm saying? But you
But
know
you
what
be
it
like,
does. But you also know what it does. I'm gonna tell you what it does because this is how American society has changed so much. Like man, over there is how, like the way black folks, the way America used, not even just black folks, the way America used to be is kind of how it is over there. Like when you don't have electricity, when you don't have the TV all the time, we don't have all these distractions. You are forced to talk to people. You are forced to interact with your family. You are forced to be around each other. It's a more connected community. That's another big reason why America is like it is. Now we have all this technology. Technology disconnects you from the other person. I mean, just look at it
technology
in your.
don't do it. The use of it does. You don't have to turn it on.
Yeah, but the technology is so overwhelming. When you're bombarded with it 24 hours a day to where it's just a part of life. See, you take a person from the United States that's used to hot water every day, and you go stick them over there, they're gonna be like, oh shit, what the, it's a shock.
Hell
You
yeah,
know,
it's a
when you
shock.
have it, when you ha- when the TV, when you don't have no TV or nothing to do, and you just have to sit outside and politic with your people and talk with your people and play dominoes and cards and it's like that old school shit, man. It's a gift and a curse, bro. This whole life that we live is a gift and a curse. You know,
Yeah, it is, and it's everywhere
summing
you
up.
go, how they, depending on how it is. It's the same thing everywhere else. You know, it's just the world we live in,
That's the
right?
world we live in, and the world gonna keep on spinning.
That motherfucker spinning right now. We sitting here chilling, and
It's
then
gonna
you know
keep
what? If
spinning.
you got, then you can feel the world spinning if you pay attention. Your body move, your mood change. It's like shit, night and day. Like shit, when it's light outside, goddamn, your mood change. Night outside, your mood change. When it's evening, like shit, you feel the world spinning, and that
And
shit
then
gonna keep going.
we cancers, so we extra moody ass people. Yeah, I've come to
Oh
the
yeah,
conclusion.
hey, we some moody
Who's black?
motherfuckers.
Yeah, cancers
No,
are moody people, dog. You know how I know? Cause I look at my daughter, cause she a cancer too. And
oh
sometimes I'll be like, man, yo, look. And then I'd be like, and my wife be like, yeah, she just like you. I'll be like, oh my god. I'll be like, no, I'm not like that. She's then I'll be catching yeah, we moody, dog. We are moody, dog.
yeah,
Every cancer I know is a moody motherfucker.
yeah, we love him, but we moody than a motherfucker. We ain't no telling when we might snap. You feel me? Cause and then shit, when we in the mood with shit that's getting on our nerves, man, we in a bad mood, dog. That shit, you'll know it. I
Yeah,
know
you
that
know
thing.
it. It's written all over your face.
And then we don't even hide that shit. We
Yeah,
just be
if we try, we don't do it very well.
dog, we just be go, dog, we be going off on motherfuckers for no reason. It ain't like we going off on for no reason. It's just that one time we caught him like, I've been wanting to see you started fucking with me now. That's that you fucking with me now shit. You like, see? That's why I was chilling. And then you like, nothing, never mind. Just walk off. You like, nothing, never mind. Just never mind. They be like, what I do? Nothing. You
Nothing.
nothing.
It's all good.
It's all good and you just walk off. You be like, nah, dog, what you say? Your daughter be acting like that too, dog?
Yeah, dog. I'll be like, man, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I'll be like, and I'll just be
Nothing.
like, oh my god. I'll be, and my wife be like, you the same way. I'll be like, no, I'm not.
What you said, then I can imagine both y'all in there with the same attitude. Lord, Jesus. I be like, man, what? Like you said, nothing. Just nothing. What the motherfucker say nothing? There's nothing wrong with me. That means just leave me alone. What's wrong with you? Nothing.
Oh, and Ramsey, my youngest, he a cancer too. That little
Yeah,
nigga
I
moody.
was just about to say it. So you got you, him, and her down.
Yeah,
Lord, gee.
yeah. That little nigga, and he moody. Like for real, for real. I be wanting to toss him across the goddamn room. Like you
Dog,
little,
yeah, he real booty too.
like you
I
damn,
can only imagine.
you little gremlin.
Dog, I can only imagine you and them with all y'all in the mood on that bullshit.
Oh,
Y'all,
dog, it be dog, my house be dog. They be a trip over this. Like dog. When I come home, right? Sometimes I'll be like, when I get back on that plane, go back to work, I'll be like, yes, Jesus, thank you.
yeah, I, I believe in you some more. I believe in you. I got to get up out of there. I got to get up out of there. I can only imagine how wife would be with both of them. Ooh, I know they probably be making her want to pull her hair out. If they act like us, oh goodness, Lord, I know she'd be glad when you get back home. Give somebody else a target. She's like somebody else needs to be a target around there. Cause man, oh man. they canceled. They moved it. Ooh, I already know how my daughter is, especially the youngest. Man, what she what she got? I just know it. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know what? Just walk off. Just walk off. You feel me? If you walk off before it happened, I'll be the snap and went off. I'll be the man. What? When you piss us off, that's what it is. Cause it take a lot to piss me off. But when I'm there, man, what?
But yeah, see, that's just it. It take a lot to make me mad, but dog, when I'm there, I ain't
Yeah,
got like you done fucked up. Like,
yeah,
cause I don't even want to be mad.
yeah. I just be like, man, let me
Like
go.
I want no drama, and you making me have drama. Oh my god,
Yeah, and then it
that
be
be
for no reason. It be
that
for
be a
no.
lot of reason. My wife would be like, oh, well, why you don't want to do this? Why you don't? I be like, man, cause I don't want to go fuck with people, cause
Yeah,
people out here stupid.
I don't like being around a lot of motherfuckers either, dog. I'm like, no, I just don't feel like it. They like, want to no, don't, no, I just don't want to be
Like,
around
I don't want
motherfuckers.
to be around nobody.
Yeah, man. And then when they see why, they when people get into that why at the point, it's because COVID. A lot of people got pregnant
We
during
got.
COVID.
I'm reading the comment. I'm reading the comment. We got the boy Giovanni say horoscopes ain't real.
Yeah, that's
I
Rio.
mean, I mean, is that who that is? That show is.
Yeah,
He say horoscopes ain't real.
yeah,
I, I mean, I mean, if you believe in universal frequencies and you believe in low frequencies and high frequencies and operating on certain types of planes and all this other stuff, this other ways of thinking, then to say horoscopes is not real, I mean, I don't know, because it's basically the same thing. Because when I go and look at those characteristics that they say certain signs have and stuff like this, man, the shit would be on point, man.
yeah,
Like with the people around me, the shit be on point. And this shit has been around for centuries, for ages, since back in the days when Jesus was walking the earth. So I mean, I can't say if it's real or not, but I'm not gonna dismiss it because it has it has some
there's
validity.
some validity to it. You know,
It's like
there's some validity to it. I know that part because it's just something because you it's got
because
to
it's
be.
like Leo, it's like Leos. Them motherfuckers hard headed. They don't and they think they know every goddamn thing, and they fucking bossy as fuck. Damn near everyone I've ever seen.
All of
You know, like the split personalities. Like that's like my mama. Like, I mean, yeah, she a woman, yeah, I know, but at the same time, look, the
them.
women in this motherfucker gonna be
Yeah,
like, fuck
same
you, Wendell. Because the women, these women crazy. They batshit crazy
man.
any goddamn way.
Yeah,
Motherfucker,
these women, goddamn it, they'll be like, it's a woman thing. No, it ain't. You just being fucked up right now. Stop it.
batshit crazy. That's what the fuck it is.
Yeah,
I am completely convinced that women are batshit crazy. Like like I got two mamas, a sister, a daughter, a wife, and
man, look at me. I
and
ain't got nothing
I,
but
I
girls.
and I love them to death, but man, they crazy.
Crazy.
like
Ain't no way
like
around.
it's like they cannot be at peace. Like a
And these
woman's
women,
mind, a woman's brain is a very complicated, crazy thing. Like the shit that be going on up in there.
dog. And then it be shit that be going on up in there. Only she knows. I'm like, so I'm supposed to know what the fuck you thinking.
Yeah, man. I just be like,
First
oh
of
my
all, I
god.
don't give a fuck about what
Like,
you thinking right now. I'm trying to be at peace. I'm telling you what the fuck I'm thinking, but you ain't telling me what you thinking, but you expect me to know. What the fuck?
dude, what is? Because one of them comedian, I forgot what comedian was. He say, man, God played a cruel joke on us. He put the he put the thing on what we want. He put the thing that men want the most on something that we can't fucking understand.
Hey, goddamn, you goddamn right. That shit, that shit makes total sense.
Cause you, cause men have fought wars over pussy. You know
Man,
what I'm
what?
saying?
Man, what?
Men have destroyed whole civilizations over pussy.
No,
You
it's
know
been
what I'm saying?
it's been whole wars, civilizations. Goddamn it, families done broke up.
Yes, we know. We know you can hear us. Blue. We know you can hear us, sad blue.
Yeah,
I'm here. Hold on. I'm changing my picture.
Oh,
And then this shit go
already.
down.
He already know.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let me find
oh,
something.
she had to push on. Look. She had to bring
Uh-huh.
the. She had to bring the feminine energy in here, Ken.
Yeah,
It
Look,
can't. It's
look.
not
It's
happening.
about to. It's about to pop off. I can hear it in
About
her
to
voice. She got
happen.
some.
It's about
She got something to
to
say.
happen.
Oh Lord.
no,
Yes.
it's about to go down.
Grand Rising. How are you gentlemen doing today?
What's up, woman? How you doing?
I'm doing good, my young man.
Already, you hills up here
Good
talking.
evening.
How you doing, Mr. Wizard?
Oh, I'm straight.
So you're a Cancer?
Say what? Hold on. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well,
You a Cancer?
yeah, I'm a Cancer.
Okay. I mean, you were speaking facts. Everything that you said was actually true. You guys are manipulators. Um, y'all cray. Y'all 4 cans away from a 6 pack. Scorpios, we're 5 cans away from a 6 pack. And we just don't get along. But I don't think that we should be trying to venture down the road where we gonna just put crazy all on women, like y'all motherfuckers didn't do shit to us.
Y'all
Not
are
gonna
crazy.
fucking happen.
Oh, yeah, that
So you
shit.
saying we made y'all crazy? Is that what you trying
Well,
to
I'm
tell
just
me?
man.
So,
No, y'all
Okay,
didn't make us
tell.
crazy.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
okay.
y'all did not make us crazy. You didn't. You didn't. Y'all be co-signing the
I
bullshit.
mean, man, men and like, man, the older I get and the wiser I get, man, men and women, like, we are like it's, you know, like
Mars and Venus. Mars and
it's
Venus.
like, it's, you know, it's a trip. The relationship
Mars and
between men and
Venus.
women is very, it's crazy.
Rio.
How we've gotten
Rio.
along on this, how we've gotten along on this planet and have not killed each other to the point of
Correct.
extinction is I don't fucking know.
yeah, you said to the
You're doing a
extent.
great job. Rio, go on. Go on.
Hey, Rio said
Mm-mm.
women
Mm-mm.
disobeying
You ain't
God.
started. You ain't started reading the chat, Kenny. Don't start reading chats
No,
now.
Rio said y'all disobeyed God.
You ain't been reading chat for the
Hey,
last hour. Why you reading
and
now?
guess what? And guess what? That disobedience goes on to this day because these hoes don't listen. Goddamn it!
They don't
Like,
listen.
man,
Shit.
you can slap the shit out of bitch and she still be like, "I didn't hear you." Like, what?
What the fuck you
Like,
thought a
I
slap was
didn't hear
supposed to
you.
do? What you thought a slap
huh?
was gonna do?
Huh?
What you thought a slap was gonna do? That's gonna make me talk more.
I thought knock some sense into you or something.
No,
Goddamn.
no, you need to knock sense into yourself. What's wrong with you? My daddy, your name ain't my daddy. Y'all don't put
Look,
paws on
see,
Paul.
look how she talking. Look,
Look how she got it, dog.
that's disrespectful. You know
No,
what
you
I'm
just
saying?
got through talking about this shit.
How dare you raise your voice at me, ma'am?
Oh damn, now you trying to make me feel bad. You just said slap shit, you said fighting words.
No, she came
Come
right
on
up
now.
there with it.
You see what I'm saying? Now you know good and well I don't mean physically just slapping the shit out of you. We in a conversation, but
We don't know. Those
you
are
see
said
how this
triggering
what?
words,
dynamic
man.
is. You see?
It's
Said
triggering.
woman
Okay,
that
but all jokes aside,
Yeah, yeah.
some things are, y'all know triggering words, and just depending, a lot of women find themselves in relationships where men feel like it's okay to put the pause on the cause,
see, I don't
and
No,
believe that.
I
I don't
don't I
believe
don't
that.
rock like that.
I
I
would
yeah,
don't
give
I
you
be
a pause.
I don't think y'all do. But I mean, but there are actual men out there, and there are actual women that are victim, and you're speaking to one of them. And so when y'all sit here and y'all say, and the only reason my experience is y'all do that to try to control us. We
Well,
can't
What
be
do you
controlled.
do? What? Okay. Well, see,
We can't be. Both of us
let's
are adults.
let's compartmentalize this because
Okay, you want to break it down?
yes,
yeah.
because what you're talking about is domestic violence, and I don't think there's nobody here that's amongst these three people talking right now that co-signs domestic violence. And
Hell
that's
Yeah,
no.
domestic
I'm
violence. I
not.
don't think anybody co-signs domestic violence towards women or men. I don't think
correct,
nobody should be putting their hands on each other. If you
I
got to
correct,
think
put your hands
everybody
on your
should put
significant
their hands
other, then it is
on
time
themselves.
to go. Period,
right.
point blank. It's time for y'all to start reevaluating y'all's life and y'all situation, and if y'all really need to be together. Because as two
I
adults
agree
that are
with you.
supposedly love each other, you should not be going
You're
down
not
that
supposed to
route.
hurt them.
So I would like to separate that domestic violence stuff from the conversation that we having now, because as far as disobedience, if we just keep it on that, I mean,
No, no, we
I think
started it with slap the shit. No, we started it off with slap the shit out of her.
No, it
Let's
was
keep
he
talking.
saying
yeah, I was
if
just talking shit though, you know that.
yeah, talking shit.
That's the only reason why I came up here.
But
No, it
well,
ain't. You knew what the
no,
hell he was talking about,
No,
Blue.
you wanted to get in the
no, I was
conversation.
going perfectly
But let's go
fine.
back.
You tell me.
I want to go back and touch on this disobedience thing. I
Okay,
truly
well,
Yeah.
let's
believe
talk about the. Okay, so
I
go ahead,
like
go ahead.
in this society. I'm talking about America. Women are
Okay,
disobedient in America, and that is why
disobedient who?
we have a lot of problems in this country. And when I say
America have a lot of
disobedient,
problems.
hold on. And when I say disobedience, let me clarify myself.
Okay, thank
I
you.
don't mean
No, nigga.
like. So what I mean is like this: if you're married, like just for an example, if
Okay.
you're married to somebody and
Mhm.
your husband is saying, "Hey, you shouldn't be doing this, and this is my wife," and you do it anyway, then yeah, you being disobedient to the person that you have a union with God with, that y'all supposed to be looking out for each other. That person that probably has your best interest in mind. Women just don't like that. Like you said, you hit the nail on the head when you said it with what I'm trying to explain. Oh, y'all just want to control us. No, and that's disobedience in your brain, thinking that every man is trying to control you. No, I want my wife to do something. I'm telling you that shit for a reason. I'm telling you because I believe it's gonna work out best for us. You know, women out here um, having all these children out of wedlock. That is disobedience to the laws of the universe. All these
Right.
single mothers and all this stuff. It is not supposed to be like that, and it's disobedience. It is wanting to do what you want to do. Everybody has to have some type of self-control or control. Everybody is controlled to a certain level, and women nowadays in our society, they put it in y'all head like y'all can do anything. Yes, I believe a woman can do anything, but I don't believe y'all can do anything because I don't like. For example, I don't believe a woman can get on the football field with 21 other guys and go out there and play that hard nosed sport. You ain't got no business out there. Now, can women play football with other women? Of course. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these are. I mean, that's what I mean. I'm gonna let somebody else. I'm gonna let you speak. If just, do you understand what I'm saying when I say disobedient?
Um, I understand the word disobedient and what you're explaining. I guess you know how you sometimes two people can read the same sentence and have two different definition or understanding of the sentence.
Okay.
So okay, you're saying okay. If we trying to take it there and we're talking about union and you're speaking to your wife and you're telling your wife, no, I don't think you should do this, that, and the third. I wouldn't necessarily say it's her disobeying you. Um, uh, but
It's
you also know
disobedience.
that in a union, women really don't have a voice. We can suggest and say things, and they
But
don't.
see, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Yes, you do have a voice, and
Well,
Yeah.
and that goes and
just
that
depending
goes
on
back
who
with
the husband is.
and that means making the right decisions and picking the right people. You can make the
Correct.
wrong decisions because you are disobedient.
Yep.
Disobedience can help you make the wrong decisions. It's like when we was all growing up as kids, right? Our parents would tell us, "Hey, if you do this, this is gonna happen. Don't do this," and
Correct.
we do it anyway. And
Correct.
then exactly what they said happened because we were disobedient,
But
because we
see,
did not obey.
yeah, but come on, man. You, for the most part, okay. Just like we was talking the other day about how, men can get out and cheat and not, and not think nothing else about it. And us women, when we cheat, we cheat with our heart and we, love a person and all that other type stuff. So, why would we be in a union and we have a husband telling us something and we wouldn't listen to you?
I
Truly
mean,
and honestly.
It happens all the time in our society, in American society. We see it every day.
Does it happen in
Divorce
your
rate
union? Does it
and
happen in your
divorce
union?
rate. Yeah, there are definitely times when my wife don't listen to me, and guess what? Them times
Yeah,
when she don't listen to me,
all the
she
time.
usually come back. She usually come back and say, "Damn, I should have listened to you." And I'm gonna keep it real with you. There are
What's
times
the
when my
age
wife has
difference?
told me shit. Let me finish. There are times when my wife has told me shit, right,
You
that
ain't
I should
listen.
have listened to, and I
Hmm.
didn't. And what she said happened was gonna happen because I was disobedient. Obedience goes both ways.
That's
Listen,
correct.
Yep,
I
it
think
does.
I'm just about to get on the women. No, I'm talking about as a whole.
Okay,
You
well,
know
you
what I'm saying?
started out the
It ain't.
sentence, women are
I'm never.
disobedient.
Well,
You just
yes,
heard the
because that's
word
what we were talking. Because
disobedience
that's what
and
we
you
were talking about.
wasn't the
I
what?
And
just
that's
needed
what.
to
And
even
that's
the,
what.
I just
And that's
needed to
what.
even the playing field. But look, let me check
So
this
what?
out. Okay, just check this out. So we got Geo. Women need to obey men. And see,
Yes.
both of you guys are married, but I know your union is different than Geo's, Rio's. But I mean, check it out. Women need to obey men. End of story. We know best. Women don't understand men. Are here to lead. You have a voice, but
Eh,
men have the final say in the relationship.
I agree with.
Also,
I agree with everything he said right there.
also is this says the man it's okay for him to have extramarital affairs
Like I
as
say,
long as he uses a condom.
if that's, and I agree with him because he has set up his stuff the way he set up his stuff. If
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
how he,
yeah,
if
yeah.
that's how
You're
he
right.
wants
You're right.
it, so you cannot step into somebody else's situation and tell them how and then I mean let's and see you circle back around you circle back around to you keep circling back around to the arrangement that he has in his union.
No. Oh
Like
no, but okay, that's his arrangement. That's the understanding from the front door between him and his wife, and that's why their union works. But then don't sit there and put your thoughts and your values and what you believe on the next person and tell the person that they're flawed because they don't see things the way that he do. Now he just so happened to be an upfront guy. He doesn't hide anything. He's very transparent, and he tells the people who's dealing with him what they expect. He doesn't lie to them. That's fine.
yeah, but but
Because
when he says women are disobedient, I understand exactly what the brother is trying to say. But you
Me
acting like
too.
you don't understand what he's saying.
All she
And I
hear
and
is
I
the
know you
word
I know
disobedience.
you smarter than that. I know you have to understand what that man is saying when he's saying women are disobedient.
No,
If you don't, if you don't
she
understand,
just hearing the word
maybe you're
disobedience.
disobedient.
That's
Because
all
I
she
know you understand. I
no,
know
no,
you
I
do.
don't understand.
You
Y'all fucking up with that word disobedient. What's
see.
the
I
see,
age
and
difference?
that's
told
and
you.
see and see, and
Oh,
that's the
see, hold
part.
on,
And
let me
see, that's
talk.
the
Come on, man. You've
okay.
been
Go.
talking. You've been talking for
Oh,
a
I'm sorry.
minute.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's the age difference between you and your wife?
10 years.
Okay. She's older than you.
No, I'm older.
Okay.
Okay.
You have a lot to teach her. You have more
Huh?
wisdom. You have a lot to teach her. You have more wisdom. You live life a
Yeah.
little bit longer than her.
Yeah.
If I was in a union with you, I wouldn't mind following you or listening to your, uh, listen, trust and believe that you would have my best interest at heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the
Got
same
that.
age as you, and I've walked as many miles as you have. I've seen a lot of things too. Me, if I was in the union, um, I worked two jobs. I raised my two kids. Yes, I believe in something you said that kind of triggered me about the fact that women are having all these children with different men. We don't lay down with a man thinking that we're not going to be with them forever, especially if we procreate with them. Men, for whatever reason,
Will you repeat what you just said? Because I didn't hear it too clear.
You said something about women. You were talking about the laws and disobedient and how women have a bunch of kids with different men disobeying.
Yes.
Okay, women don't lay down with men and procreate with them, not with the intention of having a relationship with them and being with them forever. For whatever reason, be it hers or his, 99.9% of the time it's his.
Oh
They
hell no!
leaving them.
Do that.
Let her finish. Let her finish, Ken.
And then she has to start over again. I was married to my first child's father, and it didn't work. And then I have my second child father, who I was with for 20 years. Does that make me a disobedient lady? Because
Are y'all still? Are you and your second
no,
husband still together? No.
the husband, no. The husband I was married to first, the son, who me and his father was for 20 years, no.
Okay. And what was the question you asked me after that?
Well, you said something. You said about us being disobedient because we're having multiple kids by multiple men. We don't intend on having.
So I'm gonna put it like this, and you might not like how it sounds, but this is
Okay,
what
go
it
ahead.
is.
I understand. I know
Your first husband. I don't know the situation. I don't know what happened. Y'all was supposed to stay together. Period.
No.
Yeah.
Not there was abuse,
Yeah,
and then you procreated.
I understood.
You procreated in our union. You had a baby 8 months after we had our baby by another woman, and you're abusive.
Okay. So now hold on, stop. I need everybody to stop. So let's unpack what you just told me. So you made the wrong decision.
I made the wrong decision as far as marrying him.
Yes, right? Can we agree to that?
We can agree with that.
I want you to be honest with yourself.
We can agree with that. Yes, I did make a haste decision. I found out I was pregnant.
Exactly. That was disobedience to yourself because you wasn't listening to yourself. Because you just said it. You made the haste decision because you didn't use the knowledge that you had gained up until that point to make the right, correct decision. I don't know your situation, so I'm not going to talk too much on it. I don't know if you didn't have the proper people in your corner guiding you and telling you, hey, don't do this or don't do that, or you didn't listen. I don't know. But yet, that form of disobedience, I understand, like, I know what you're saying to me. I need you to understand what I'm saying to you. Yes, that is disobedience. Wrong decisions, making the wrong decisions.
Dude, I know I done made.
You went got married again. You went got married again.
No, I've only been married once. I've only been married once, sir. Been married once.
Oh, I thought okay. So the first person you were married, y'all were married for 20 years. Was that the second marriage?
No. We was married. I was only with him about 2 years, long enough to have the baby, long enough for him to have another baby, and long enough for me to get my high school diploma and a one-way ticket back to Georgia.
Okay, and you wouldn't say that those were decisions. I mean, so am I wrong in anything I'm saying to you? I guess is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I feel like you. I mean, what y'all see? I guess we go back to what you were saying. Women and men. It's just like I say, Mars and Venus. Y'all see things the way that y'all want to see it. We're going to see it the way we see it. Now, we may view it in our own hearts. You may wholeheartedly feel like what you're saying and saying is true. I wholeheartedly feel like what I'm saying is true. Now, the word disobeyed, now you're saying I'm disobeying myself because at the age of 18, I was pregnant and I married the man that impregnated me and tried to do right by the Bible and do right by God and do right by my child. At the age of 18, you don't have enough life experience to really judge a person. And if you don't have a father there or any type of male role model in your life to tell you, don't mess with this joker, don't deal with dudes like this, you have to learn through trial and error. And that's a lot of time when women have to do.
Let me ask you a question. Why didn't you have, so you saying you didn't have your father growing up?
No, I did not.
Why?
You would have to ask him.
What about your mom? Did she ever tell you why?
Yes, of course. Daddy, my father's in the Marine Corps. He was about that
Okay.
life. He he had a bunch of extramarital affairs and
So your mom,
didn't.
so your mom also made, so your mom also made the wrong choice and was
She married.
in a way
She married my
disobedient.
father at 18 years old and had 3
But
So
children.
dang,
you
hold
had,
on.
so you had an example,
Married
you
him
had
for
an
15
example right
years.
in front of you
Say that
of
again.
what not to do, and you still chose. I say you had an example right in front of you of what not to do, because you just explained to me your mom was in the almost the exact situation you was in.
Look, I didn't. The story didn't come out until after my mom died, and my mom died in 2016.
I mean,
You're going through that. I mean, this is after the fact, and getting a clear
but see,
picture of.
I'm trying to show you how all
Okay, I
this stuff
understand what you're saying, but I'm telling
how
you,
all this
okay,
stuff
right now
ties in.
at age 18, you don't know that you going through the same. See, I didn't know a lot of stuff about my mom's side of the family and what she went through. Okay, so I didn't know I was duplicating her errors.
Okay.
All I know I was trying to do is when I was born, I had a mother and a father that were married in a household. I knew that to be right. I was in a situation, I procreated, and I wanted to do the right thing by marrying him. Now, I stayed with him while he was putting the pause on the cause on me, which should have gave me means to leave, but I did not. It was only until he procreated that I could. That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Wow. Did he procreate with somebody else?
Yes, yes, of course. Procreated. I was sent. Red Cross sent me here to Georgia. I was in Cali. My grandfather
Hmm.
died. I was burying him, and while I was down here for 2 weeks, he was procreating with another woman, and the baby came out 9 months later.
Wow. Well, 18, like you said, that's that age, man. Everybody done goddamn disobeyed they thoughts
Well,
at
no,
18.
18, even though you're 18 and you're legal, you really ain't really
No,
grown. I mean, let's just be honest. And then
I'm talking about not really
and just depending on
mentally and
your
spiritually grown.
well, see, if you're not okay, and let's talk about spiritual. I mean, just depending on how your upbringing. My mom, she tried. I mean, she didn't come from a religious background, but she did try. We at one point was Jehovah's Witnesses, and then after that, we really didn't do church. I didn't get into the Bible or into the book until I went and stayed with my dad's side of the family for 2 years when they went to Okinawa, and then
I'm
that's
not.
when. So so long story short, it wasn't a household where we were God fearing children and daddy was going to church with us. No, daddy was too busy,
Yeah.
uh, gone. Sometimes he would tour he had to go away on tour for a year by himself. That's where he would go out there and meet these women, and then have all these other extramarital affairs and all of that type stuff. But it's the typical story of a military family. It's no more different than ours. But father could have been there. He chose not to.
I
He had
mean,
3 children.
me personally, and this is one of my thoughts. I think the world has done a disservice by making men think that they can only be with one woman because men ain't supposed to only be with one woman. I'm sorry. That's just now. Just because I choose to be with my wife, that's just a choice that I made. But man, believe me, I have urges and all this kind of shit like that because that is what a man is. Back in the days, a man could have two, three, four wives and a bunch of children. That's how we populated this
Hallelujah.
planet, and it was nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean
And
when
it
it
goes
was
back to
something wrong with it? It is something
no,
wrong with it.
no.
Do you think
You
that
know
women
why?
are allowed to have
You know
multiple
why
men?
you say it's something wrong? You know why you say
Listen,
it's something
ask
wrong
me
with
this.
it?
Is it okay for
No,
women
I'm
to
a,
have multiple men?
no. It's not. And this is the simple thing about being obedient. Men are. This is what it is. Women, y'all cannot emotionally detach from the act of sex with a man. You cannot emotionally detach from it. It is not possible.
So why would
And
you
that is where
okay,
the
so the
problem
woman that
and that is where let me finish. And that is where the problem is. But you know what women can do? Women can share men and be just as happy as they want to be. We see that right now. Oh, I got a side chick. Oh, she know about the other women, but she don't care because she happy. These are these are simple things. But see, the society that we live in got y'all heads got all our heads so messed up that there's something wrong with it. Now I don't know when and where this happened throughout the centuries, but especially black
And that's
men.
what they
Like
going like.
black men should. Man, man, I
It's
said
been
what I
going
said,
on
and that's what it
beginning.
is.
Dog.
Men were made to be with more than one woman. Period.
You know where the
And
miscommunication always comes in these kinds of conversations is the fact that women are looking at it through their point of view. You get what I'm saying? Women think very differently from men. Men and women are not the same. Like you get what I'm saying? We're equal as in the facts of like we should all be treated as humans with enough self-dignity that any human should be treated as, but men and women are not the same. We're not equal. You get what I'm saying? And the thing is
no,
like
yeah,
women love to like only see it through their point of view. So whenever you tell them, well, I see it this way, they'll say, but why? But why? But it's because they see it differently and they don't realize that that's what the fuck is going on. You get what I'm saying? We're not the same type of being.
we're not at all.
What do you
Because
have to
they'll
say
say,
And,
about
well,
and
that?
then
well, why
and
do
then
you?
and then
They'll say, why do you
see,
have these urges? Why do you think like this? Why do you? It's because I'm a man. Like I don't think like a woman.
So the women that y'all okay, so women you said we cheat with our heart and this, that, and the third, so we shouldn't be out there doing other men, but a husband can. So who are you who are you doing? Are you sleeping with another woman?
Who?
are you asking me that?
Either one of y'all.
No, I'm not.
If I sleep with a woman, it's most of the time it's a one-time thing. Like you're
Okay,
thinking I'm
so
having
does
you're
that
thinking I'm
woman
having
have
a whole relationship with
does that
another
woman
woman.
have
I'm not
that
having a
woman's not gonna have
relationship with another
feelings?
woman.
That one woman that you just had that one time, you don't think she won't be having
It
any,
don't matter. It
it
don't
don't
matter.
matter to you. It don't matter to
No, it
you.
don't. It
Okay.
don't. And I make that very clear to her.
And she still
So
makes the
it
conscious
is what it is.
decision to go with you.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, I know, I'm pretty sure you don't like what we're saying. And I want to touch on something you said, Rio. Women don't have the ability to see it through our lens. And see, that's what I think I be trying to explain to women. Like, y'all don't, men, we have an ability to see it through our eyes. We don't have the ability to see it through your eyes, but we have the ability to see the reality of what you're trying to tell us. Y'all don't even understand what
Yeah.
we be telling y'all. We be like, hey, this is what it is. And like he said, why? Why? But and y'all never want to y'all never want to see the whole picture. Men really try to see the whole picture. When a man try to say, I'm trying to see it from your point of view, we really fucking mean that shit. Y'all never try to see stuff from our perspective. It's all about y'all because that's what women are. Y'all are very selfish to each other, to
Let me
yourself.
ask
Women are very selfish, like they are,
Okay, okay,
and that's just by nature.
I
okay.
mean, and I think it has something to do with y'all's nurturing nature and y'all being mothers and protectors and stuff like
It's
that.
the protective mother nature. Yep,
And I
that's what
Okay,
it
and I,
is.
I mean, and guess what? That's not a bad thing. I'm not even see nothing I'm saying in this conversation right now. I want to be clear. Is with negativity, vitriol, or any type of spite or anything like that. This is
right.
a very good conversation that we're trying to have, and so we can try to understand perspectives and what this world and where we are really coming from and what we're really about. So nothing
Okay.
that I say, I'm not being mean. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
trying to be disrespectful to you. I'm not trying to do none
Correct.
of that. Have the utmost respect. So I just want to put that out there.
I appreciate that, Mr. Wizard. Let me ask you. Okay, so um, now we're talking union. What does a man bring to a relationship? What does a woman bring to a relationship? What is it that a man does that a woman doesn't do in a
Right.
marriage?
Right.
What is it that a man does that what is it that a woman does that a
Safety,
man doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
protection.
Hey,
Okay,
y'all
like
hold it down. Y'all hold it down.
I give you one thing.
Y'all hear
I
me?
give you one.
Y'all
I
hold
give
it
you
down.
one thing that
Go
a
go
woman
ahead, Ken.
does that a man
All
doesn't
right.
do, and it's the most important thing. It's the
Go
most
ahead.
important thing on this fucking planet.
Let's go. Let's go.
Y'all
Give
give
life.
life.
Give
Now,
life.
yes, you can't give life without us. We have to do it together. But
Cool.
the seed, the child comes through you.
Okay. Now
The
let's
next
set that
generation
aside.
comes through you.
All right.
So
So
you
now,
are very.
what else is it that you do that we don't do?
What is it that we don't that you don't do?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
protect y'all. We make this.
Okay.
We protect you. And I want to make sure. I want to be clear with that. Y'all could not survive on this planet without us, and we could not survive on this planet without y'all. You think? See, this be a lot of women's problems. Y'all think
We could survive
because
without women. We can't continue without women.
yeah,
All
we
right.
can,
So we
that's
got
survival.
protection.
Because survival
All
would
right.
be over
So far you said that men provide protection, women don't. What is another thing that men does that women doesn't in a relationship?
in a relationship. Now, are we saying in a relationship?
Union, whatever.
Now in a relationship,
Well,
I
just
mean,
whatever. How the hell, however you want to put it. But what? Okay, so we got one woman. We bring
in a
their life.
relationship, the
Okay,
man,
one man y'all protect. Now, what's the
the
next
man is
thing?
the protector, the man is the
Protector.
provider. The
Okay.
woman is the childbearer and the nurturer.
Okay.
Now
So
that
what? Okay.
those
So what
those are
about the
that's
women?
as simple as
So
I can put it.
so what about the women that bear child and still go and work?
Well,
I
they should
mean,
get a better man. I'm gonna tell you that much. That's the
Does your
way I
wife
see it.
work, Mr. Wizard?
um,
Does your
let me
wife work,
see.
Mr. Wizard?
No, my wife doesn't work.
She does not.
No, I mean if she wants to,
Yeah, I mean,
she can
the
have
woman could
I know,
always
job.
work
I know
by
you're the provider.
choice.
I know real. I know real. You're a 6-digit. You're a provider and protector. I mean, I really
I
listen
mean,
to you every.
I'm a 6-figure earner as well. That's the only, I
Okay,
mean, that's why my wife ain't got to do nothing
so
if she
neither one
don't
of
want
y'all
to do
wives.
nothing.
Okay, so I mean, y'all can say that because y'all created y'all reality. But in most instances, like in most instances,
In most instances in this society that we live in now, you have to have
yes.
two incomes, right?
I didn't
Is
say
that
we
what
have to
you?
have two incomes. I'm just saying that women get out there and work just
I
as
mean,
well as
yeah,
men. So
yeah. I mean,
protection, y'all got us in that because y'all supposed to be stronger than us. But in most cases, that ain't the case. But providing, we can provide for our family because when a man walk out the door, guess who's doing it? We have to do it. We have to provide for
Not
our family.
not really in the same way. There's not as many women making the type of money that men make, because at the end of the day, when women say I provide for my family, and when you're talking about single mothers, you're talking about women on average that make around 30 something thousand dollars a year, and on top of that, the reason why they're able to make a lot of ends meet is because they're either on some kind of welfare system, or like child support or alimony type of shit like that, where a man is still technically providing for them.
I
hello.
keep signing up. I sign up for this shit every time I come up here on this panel. I be forgetting every time. I do. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all make my blood pressure go up so high.
Girl, I don't want your blood pressure to go up. We
I,
do. We
I,
need to
I,
change
I
the
I thought my signal cut out.
I,
I was waiting for something. I said, what happened?
I know. That's what I thought too, because it got quiet.
I'm breathing. That's what's happening. Shit.
Blue, you said every
I'm trying to
time
keep
you
this
go
shit
out
nice and sexy.
It's because like you said though, right? You said we built ourselves up to a certain point. A lot of women don't realize that women are basically born with all this opportunity of getting a good man. But a good man needs to build himself to be a good man, a good provider, somebody who is of value. Women just come with value. But what women a lot of times do is lose their value by doing dumb shit.
Amen. Amen.
Penny,
And then
Penny,
what
Men
she
have
was
to build their
uh,
value.
and then the one thing she was
Penny.
stuck on is the word obey. She took that and just was like, obey. I'm not
Kayla,
obeying.
Hey, it's a
Kayla,
very good. It's a thing in this comment section that I
Kayla.
think. It said Mr. BDB. He says these days men don't know the reason for multiple wives. They are the help and the support, not only for desire. That will not end well. I definitely agree with that. I agree.
Already.
I like that little
I don't
comment
believe in
section.
multiple wives.
Uh, I mean, do I want multiple wives? I'm gonna tell you like this. Hell the fuck no. I don't want
I
another
don't.
wife. I don't, Lord Jesus. The one I got, look, the one I got is fucking enough. So whoever did make that rule, hey, kudos to you, motherfucker. Because if I had two or three that's even like my one, I'll hang myself. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I be talking that shit like I'm like, hell no. All of them
And
don't
see,
went to be drugs are crazy.
right? Hey, I'll be in the loony house, dog.
Oh man, the police just have to get a station outside this motherfucker. They think we're in there trying to kill each other around this bitch. Cause all you hear is the word motherfucker. Like it'll just be going down. I can't take all the attitudes, man. I can't do it. Man, no. Shit, you just smash and keep it
Yeah, by
pushing.
default, I agree exactly what you said, Mr. BDB. Yeah, the leader of a household is supposed to be the man, and the man is supposed to be following God. That's the only way that he can become a great leader of the family. But we're
So
not.
you believe that? So if you believe that the man of the house is the leader, why are you sitting here fighting so?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Wait a minute.
Your
With your
verbiage,
disobedient self.
words.
No, I'm
Your
just playing.
selection of
I
words.
don't want you to be mad at me.
The selection of words. You come on, man. The selection of
So
words. You know.
so you know what the facts are, but you just don't like the way it's
That
being said.
don't sit.
You just don't like the way it's being said.
Excuse me, Rio. Don't sit here and say that women are disobedient, and
They
then
are though.
and then a couple of sentences later you say, yeah, men can be disobedient as well. Say both men and women are disobedient,
Okay.
rather
See,
than trying
I'm
to
gonna
No,
tell you
help.
no.
something. Look,
Wait, hold on.
what I'm not, what I'm
How is a
not. No,
man
hold on. I need
disobedient?
everybody. Hey, Rio, give me a second. What I'm
Go
not
ahead.
gonna do. What I'm not gonna do is play that game with you, because
Let's
we
go.
all have this thing that we like to do. Where, look, I know. Look,
Look,
I
I
can.
don't know
Hold
why
on.
the fuck I don't even know why I'm talking to you. A Cancer. Come on, Rio. Let's go.
Let me.
We ain't gonna
Let me.
get along
Nah,
like
So
but
that.
horoscopes
I
ain't
can
even
tell by
real.
your. I can
Well,
tell by
shit,
your
I ain't talking to you either, Rio. And then Kenny, he a Cancer. I guess I ain't got no. Let me get out. Let me go down. I'm gonna go back to the chat.
Oh Lord, she got. Look, we
Nah,
ran
see,
off.
I'm gonna
Look,
talk my
she wasn't
shit.
ready for the. She didn't want this smoke. Next
No,
time you
see.
come
I
up
can't
here,
do
you
Cancers
be
now.
ready for
Y'all,
the.
You
fuck
Next
y'all
time
should
you
be
come
able
up
to
here,
be able to
you
have a
be ready
not
for
working,
that
conversation.
man.
smoke.
You should be able to have a conversation and understand that at the end of the day,
Rio, we
a
ain't
lot of
never got
people ain't
along
gonna
about
fully
nothing that we
agree
talked
upon
about.
shit.
The only thing we've gotten, the only thing we've agreed about Rio is that Ken is a liar.
Well, that's a fact though.
Everybody know that.
God damn.
Everybody know.
Nah,
Goddamn it,
but
I
what I'm
love
saying is that we don't have to agree upon everything though, but we
Yeah,
just
but we
gotta
don't.
like hear each other
Other
out.
than
That's all.
nothing real, you keep man. You so off alpha. Okay, and I appreciate. I appreciate being on a panel with. I guess y'all would probably uh would like to be called alpha males. You know, but sometimes y'all need. You know, just I mean,
I don't
y'all be sitting here
I
acting like.
personally don't really like that term, but
I mean,
you know, it's
and I was reading
And it
somewhere. I
doesn't
think I
take
was googling.
it
I
doesn't
think I was
take
googling or something.
$100,000 to fucking to provide a lifestyle. 30,000 could do just well. Mr. Wizard just talked. So I'm assuming that your wife is from another country. As to you were saying that at nighttime they cut the lights out. I've heard them doing that in Africa. Where's your wife from, Wizard?
Hold on, I lost y'all.
You was
Yeah, go
okay.
ahead. I
Are you
can
back?
hear you now.
Okay, you was telling us something about your wife. Whenever you go to her, I'm assuming she comes from
Yeah,
another
my wife is
country.
Dominican.
Africa? Dominican. Okay, and they cut the lights out
Yeah, my
or
wife.
the electricity
Yeah,
out.
Dominican Republic.
Okay, so I mean the culture is different. You know what I'm saying? Here in the States, you know, it's just. I
I'm gonna
mean,
tell you. Want to know what the culture is like over there? The culture over there is what it used to be like here. Women,
traditional.
women, women used to be like that here in the United States. My grandma, some of my aunties, they used to be like this. The women in the United States used to be like my wife. It's still women in the United States like my wife. But nowadays,
Only a few.
like I'm off the market. But
okay,
like
so do y'all think that those women
I
are?
feel sorry for a lot of guys out here. Like if I was out here dating right now, I wouldn't want to be man. I wouldn't want to be with none of these women. Like they all remind me of like
That's a fact.
my
So y'all
sister.
think that women we want to okay when y'all pack up y'all shit and go, y'all pack up y'all stuff. Y'all don't pack up y'all shit and the baby shit and y'all get the fuck on. Y'all leave the babies with us, okay? Y'all think that
But
when
see,
we
I want
procreate,
What
we
do you
have
mean
these
though?
babies that we're attending. We're wanting to raise these babies by ourselves,
well,
and
stop
it kind
opening
of
y'all need to
equates
stop
to what?
opening y'all legs. Y'all need to stop
Oh
opening y'all
my
legs.
That's
Yes,
a
and
fact though. Women need
and
more
I'm gonna go there.
accountability.
Yes, because women, look, man, and like I say, this I mean, and this is not a disrespectful thing, but women need to close y'all fucking legs. Stop giving these niggas pussy. Stop
I
fucking
keep a
these
dime in
dudes.
between my nickel. I keep a
But
dime
I'm
in
not.
between
Well,
my
it
nickel.
might
I only got two
you
kids, two
specifically, but
babies. My oldest is
women out here
18,
nowadays are too
25.
loose. They think
Excuse
that
me?
see, women think they can go out here and be sexual like men. No, you
No, women
consequences
don't.
for you are more
No, that
dire
is not true. You're not speaking to a woman
because a
like that.
man can
You're not
cheat in
speaking to a
you
woman like
and
that.
decide, oh man, I don't want to fuck with that
Is your
bitch.
wife
Fuck it, I'm
like that?
gone. And now
Is your wife like that?
you are left holding the baby. You are
Mr.
left
Wizard,
Nah,
holding the
is
but
your wife
baby.
like
but
that?
that but that's why
Is my
Wizard's
wife like
saying that
what?
he's glad that he was just saying how he's glad that he has the woman he has,
Okay,
and
I'm
I
not
feel
like that either.
I feel the same way. I'm glad that I found the woman that I found because the thing is, at the end of the day, women try to act like they want certain things, like the important things from a man, but at the same time, women are also very sexual too. And at the same time, like when you see somebody like me in person, women try to say, I want a nice guy. But at the end of the day, you see somebody like me walk through, right, 6'2", in shape, and looking how I'm looking, like a lot of women, not all, but a lot of them are just like, they don't ask any more questions. They're just already ready to fuck. And then I just let them know, hey, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm married, all this other shit. And you think that they care? No, they don't. And it just makes me think like I am blessed and glad that I have the woman that I have. You get what I'm saying? Because in a relationship, all a man really asks from a woman is loyalty. That's the biggest fucking thing. Just loyalty. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a man, the way he shows his loyalty is by coming back home and providing for that household. You get what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever the fuck he might do in the streets, he's always gonna make sure his household is secure. That's how he shows his
And
loyalty.
like and he's speaking facts, man. Like men is telling y'all, rest in peace to the goat, Kevin. Like men, like y'all, like see, we telling y'all, but y'all don't like to listen. Y'all being disobedient. Men are telling you, we don't care about your money. I don't care about your money. I don't care about your accomplishments. I don't care what college you went to. If I'm looking for a wife, I don't care about none of that shit.
Just don't
I
be a
want to
hoe.
know, are you gonna exactly? Are you gonna be there for me? Are you gonna have my back? Are you gonna be there with whatever them vows and all that shit say? And y'all don't understand that. We telling y'all, but y'all don't want to listen. It's every other thing. Oh, well, I'm a this, I'm that, I'm this. It's that disobedience. That's disobedience, and that's why a lot of women are in the situations they in. And I mean, it's a man. It's harsh reality that people got to swallow. We all got to swallow harsh realities, and that's just one of them. And that's in American culture. Cause man, I go to man all these other places I've been to and lived in at around the world. It's how we used to be, especially in the black community. I mean, and it's the American life. It's what this country is. It's capitalism. It's the machine. It's Hollywood. It's propaganda. It's all this shit we bombarded with fucking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah,
And
I
don't
mean,
get me wrong,
and
it's starting to look like that in other countries. It's starting to look like that because our influence is starting to go around the world, but the world is rejecting a lot of this shit that we trying to put into it. You go to them other countries, they ain't with this modern woman shit. They ain't with a lot of that shit. And I need my sisters out here to take notes. Like I want my sisters stop fucking these niggas. Stop opening your legs. Stop. Man, temptation is a motherfucker. Temptation is a fucking is a bitch.
It
But
already
you
know
got
that.
to take some type of responsibility. That's what we all taught, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't always give in to your temptation. Yeah, it's hard. Like, man, y'all don't know the kind of conversations we having right now. I have these same conversations with my fucking daughter. I keep it fucking real, 100%. Because I want her to be prepared for what's going on out here. I told my daughter, I say, man, this gonna be dudes that you gonna want to do this, you gonna want to do that. But I told my daughter, just as clear as I'm talking to y'all now, if you open your legs for somebody, if you then you are giving up yourself to having a child. I say, don't. You should not have sex with nobody if you do not think that you can be with that person and have children with that person and be with them for the rest of your life. Now I know
That's a
that's a
fact.
hard task, but that's what the reality is. This is what I tell my daughter. This is what I'm gonna tell my sons, and this is what I would tell anybody. Man, we are in these. You are in the situation that you are in life a lot of times because of the choices you have made. It cannot be denied. It's factual. And if you don't want to accept it, then that's on you. Whoever it is, whoever's listening to this or whatever. Yes, there
True.
are plenty of obstacles that are put in our way. It's all kinds of bullshit that needs to be repaired and repaired in everybody's life. It's all kinds of shit. But at the end of the day, the choices we make are gonna determine what happens to you. Little bitty shit. I'm talking about, man. This is the facts, y'all. I've been on this earth 46 years, man, and I hope I can get 46 more. But man, this shit is real out here,
You ain't got to tell
man.
me. I got 4 baby mamas. You already know I gave in to temptation like a motherfucker. But the thing is, goddamn it, they never accept their part of the bargain. I'm like, we both fucked up, but we still gotta be there for the kid. But
See,
for
I
some,
need all my women listen. I need all the women that's listening to this right now to understand. Stop fucking these niggas. Stop. Close
goddamn,
your legs. You hold the key. What's that fucking saying that was on Kill Bill or something? One of the fucking karate movies. Motherfuckers say, what do you call a key that can open every lock? You call it a master key. What do you call a lock that can be opened by every key? You call it a shitty lock.
That's a fact.
Period. Now, that's the way it is. That's the story of the man and the woman. Period. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Go ask Jesus. He probably gonna tell you the same thing.
well, if we ever knew what Jesus looked like, we could ask
He might have looked like the wizardry with long flowing locks. You know what I'm
him. That's
saying?
that bullshit. I said, ask that nigga what we know what he look like. Oh man, we got King of Los Angeles up in here already around this tabernacle. That title of motherfucker, the prayer rag that came out, y'all. The prayer rag out, y'all. Tabernacle. Shit, I sit up here, goddamn it, I show the right and wrong I done did, but I own up to that shit. Man, I slowed the fuck down. But you can't tell a woman that shit. It's all your fault. I know that part. It's all our fault. I'm like, you know what?
I mean, there can be improvements on both sides, but what people don't realize is that people improve different ways. For men, they have to improve as men, which means that they need to be able to provide more security for whichever partner they want to get with. And for women, they just need to preserve themselves. That's it. If you're trying to find a good man, preserve yourself. You get what I'm saying? Don't be out here doing all this shit, going out to all the clubs, and you get what I'm saying? Like the thing is,
Yeah,
you can find somebody, but a lot of times it's gonna be somebody on some fuck shit, and then you gonna fuck him, and then talk about, oh man, he just got me pregnant, and then he left me. Well, you should have known the kind of man you were dealing with. That's somebody who's not handling his business as a man, but yet you still decided to fuck that man. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
but either way it goes, it was mutual. It
Yeah,
was
I
mutual.
mean,
But the thing is, the man 9 times out of 10, like you said, we don't hold on to feelings like that. But the woman does. Even though she might say, a lot of them say, I don't care and do that. And then what a woman would do is go start fucking more than one motherfucker at a time because she's still tripping off the first
Like
motherfucker
it's
that
like
broke.
I knew this chick. I knew this young lady, right? Now, she had a couple children, right? But now she wants to go out and try to find a dude, and the dudes that's talking to her, she don't like none of them. I mean, you got to understand the reasons why. And then a lot of like, in this same person, they was like, "Hey, I want you to meet this guy." I talked to the fucking dude. This nigga got 6 kids.
Yeah,
I'm looking at her like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking with this nigga got 6 children from like
yeah.
3 or 4 different women. Like, What the fuck are you doing? Like, I told the motherfucker, leave that motherfucker alone. Guess what? They were disobedient and didn't fucking listen. Like,
And shit happens.
make it make sense. Like, make it make sense. You know, man, we got a lot of issues in our community. A lot of these issues can be fixed with in the next couple of generations. I believe that some of the people that I talking to on this thing, that they choose to teach their children the correct ways and
Yeah,
do the
I
right
tell them
thing,
don't do
and
what
that's
the
where
fuck
and
they
that's
do.
where the correction comes. But you got to stay on them because our kids are bombarded with the bullshit every day. I'm talking about it is war on these kids. And as a parent, like, dog, I talk to my kids every day, and I try to teach them something every day. We have to stay on this as a community. We have to. Our kids are being bombarded and barraged with this fucking psychological warfare. We have to be their ally in this war. So you have to tell them because that's the only way these problems are gonna get fixed. We've already made our mistakes. The generation after us, our brothers and sisters, they've already made this mistakes. It's our nieces, our nephews, our kids, and shit like that we have to instill this shit in because I can see right now we're in a bad spot. But like they say, sometimes it gets worse before it gets better. You know what I'm saying? It can be a whole lot better, and we can make it better.
Hell yeah,
I truly believe that.
all you got to do is sit up shit. Like I always tell people, I tell people my ups and downs, where I fucked up and everything. I'm like, and I hope that reaches somebody so they don't make the same mistake. You know, 'cause that's what it's about. If you make them, if you know these mistakes, why you ain't gonna sit up and enforce what's right about? Like, damn, don't make these mistakes. Do not do it, cause it gets in a whole lot of world of hurt, trouble, in so many ways, spiritually, mentally, all kind of shit. So you just have to each one teach one. They forgot about that shit. Each one teach one. They ain't
Well, yeah.
teaching shit. They ain't teaching shit right now. The way we talking right now, these motherfuckers ain't talking to their kids like that or talking to they don't even know how to have this kind of conversation without making sense. They'll be trying to scream over each other to call each other out their name and all kind of shit. That ain't what we doing. We just talking about what we've been through and how we seen society evolve and what it's evolved into. It's not nobody pointing the finger. It's just what we learned from. And we taking self accountability to our shit and then just giving a little bit of knowledge of what we know, putting it all together so everybody can learn from something. And just, you know what I mean? If that's making sense, you know?
Yeah.
That's basically what we're doing. And then it's gonna hit somebody here the right way because somebody right now probably sitting up like going through some shit. And we tell them, look, this is what happened with me. This is what usually happens. This is what's going on in the world. You need to pay attention. I always tell people, understand what you're looking at right now. Because everything is a smoke screen. They really hiding all this shit up under some bullshit. You gotta pay attention to the bullshit. You gotta have your nose open so you can smell it. Because if you don't, you're gonna get caught up in this trap that they got going on. It's the trap. Shit. You see over in China, they cut that shit short. You can't have number one kid in that motherfucker. But then that in like the way they thinking is it sounds right, but then now they don't switch up their story. Like they have more than one now because their population is dwindling. So it's everything by theory don't always work out like you think it is, even though it's a theory to try to do something. But in the midst of doing that theory, it be fuck shit that happens. So it's all trial and error. But if somebody telling you some shit that you know that you see going left, man, and they still do it, it's on them at that point. That's how we had to learn. We knew, like, damn, should be out here, goddamn, fucking these bitches like that. But I learned from trial and error like a motherfucker. Learned the hard way too, dog. Like,
Bring the
man,
hard way, huh?
what? I'm trying to tell you, dog. Like,
Hey, look, see, I like to think my situation. I like to think that I'll be having somebody looking over me sometimes because, I mean, you know my story, Ken. I mean,
yeah,
come on, Amanda, Tashonda, you know what
hey,
I'm
no,
saying? But
hey,
like, I should
hey,
be like,
hey,
I should be, you know. But I'm lucky enough to where when I finally got my shit together, I got the right one. I chose the right one. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, hey, hey,
I made the right decision for once in my life.
hey, you know what? Me too, dog. Hey, but I made the right decision, and then it came at the right time too, because it was like, man, what? I'm like, man, got that other situation, no name. It goddamn it, that shit was gonna go left. I had to leave that shit, regardless. You feel me?
Yeah.
But shit, shit, man, I made the right one too. Shit, I'm chilling. I ain't in no fuck shit. Man, what? And that's just what it is. But it's all trial and error. And then we trying to get more. Sometimes you can tell them about it, but sometimes people still have to stick their hand on that
Take.
stove. You know?
Yeah, there's some people that you could tell them all
I
day
I
what.
gotta take this phone call. I'm gonna come back on here in a little bit.
All right.
Okay, bet. Hey,
But yeah, I
Rio.
mean, there's some people that you could explain to them exactly. You could tell them exactly what is about to happen if they do something, and they'll just. Some people even look at you while they do the shit that you told them not to do. You get what I'm saying? Like they'll be
And then
looking at you like, you see me doing this? Like, yeah, I'm telling you what's about to happen, and then they still do it. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, hell yeah. And I'd be like, man, I done been
Yeah.
there, done that shit, man.
There's certain people you just can't help. Can't like this is what I try to tell people, right? Because at the end of the day, like I say, men and women can both self-improve and they improve in different ways. And at the end of the day, all you can do is give advice and people are either gonna take it or not take it. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the
Yeah,
day, like Blue always says, right? My way the way my relationship is set up is not for everybody and I get that. I'm not trying to force my shit upon nobody, but all I'm saying is that at the end of the day when a man is at his peak performance of a man, you could ask a lot from a woman. You get what I'm saying? Because there's also a lot of men that you hear all the time, like this woman will not do what I say. This woman does not listen to me. This woman does not respect me. This woman, da, 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 different things like that. Don't get me wrong, you could be at the peak of being what a man is supposed to be, and then there'll still be certain women that just do not respect you. But it is very more likely and highly more possible for a woman to respect you as a man if you're handling your business as a man. That's all I'm trying to get at with people. You know what I'm saying? And when I talk about men too, like men be handling your shit as a man, and that's when you're most likely to find a woman that's gonna respect you as a man.
exactly. Through your downs and up, all that shit. Just gonna have your back. And you
Yeah,
ain't got to worry.
because there is a lot of men who will say shit like, "Man, these women just do this, just do that," but at the same time, they ain't handling the business as a man. They expect women just to respect all men alike, but understand that somebody who is male is born male, but that does not make him a man.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
it don't
saying?
make
You have to become a man, build yourself up to become a man. And the same way as for a woman when she is pure, you get what I'm saying? And at the same time, when she's not just out doing her crazy shit and just sleeping around with different men, she could be considered a woman. You get what I'm saying? But once she starts doing whole activity and
yeah,
all this ratchet behavior, then that's just what she is. Same way when a man is not taking care of his business, what do women say? He's a bum. He's a nobody. He's this, that. He is the same way with women. Women are women until they start acting otherwise. Men are men until they start acting otherwise.
yeah.
It's the
It's the
same way.
same on both sides. It's like,
It's just that men are held to a different standard that women are held to. There's certain things that are expected out of women that are not expected out of men. You get what I'm saying? Certain things that are expected out of men that are not expected out of women. Because if a man's handling his business as a man, you're not expecting a woman to take care of you. You're not expecting for a woman to provide you with a home. You're not expecting certain things like that. You're not expecting her to protect you if some shit's going left at the liquor store. You get what I'm saying? Like those are
Exactly.
things that are expected out of the man. And so I don't know.
That boy said shit go left at the liquor store.
I mean, I don't even be at the liquor store, but you get what I'm saying though. Like
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. You can't look to your woman to defend you. Like that shit sound crazy.
dog, and you know what was crazy? It was the motherfucker got into it at the liquor store. These niggas, you can tell they was it. You can tell it was just some niggery, and it's like what? You know, it's just like man, what the fuck? And then what was so sick about it? The bitches that they were with, they was tripping too. And I'm like, you know what? I need to up my game and go to the liquor store right down the street because I don't know why I sit over here and try to give you motherfuckers business. Y'all can't even handle y'all customers, man. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I,
So what kind of shit is this?
I already know.
Man, that shit is crazy, dog. Let's take one more smoke break, dog. Cause I'm gonna have to goddamn end this one and then start another one because we at 3.5 hours. What I'm gonna do is end this one and come back with another one because I got another title because we already there with this one. I'm gonna end this one right here and then I'm gonna come back with another one.
I
Anything you want to say real quick before we end this one?
Nah, build the wall.
Yeah, build that motherfucker, y'all. Build that goddamn wall. Anything you want to say, Blue?
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, I appreciate all y'all for coming up here. You, Blue, Rio already, Wizard already, man. And I appreciate everybody chimed in to this show, man. And y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all sitting up chilling with us. It was a great conversation. And I appreciate everybody hit the panel, everybody in the chat. Man, and we're gonna just sit up and do it like we do. We just build. That's why it's called throw therapy. It's throwed off to some people, but it's therapy to us. At least it's gonna make sense to somebody later. You know what I'm
Make
talking
some
about?
kind of sense.
Yeah, man. We're gonna end the show off with goddamn the song Way Out, y'all, man. I appreciate everybody chiming in. That's how we're gonna end this one off. And then I'll be back in nigga time in about an hour. So that'll be about what? Another hour and a half. But I really enjoyed this show. This one here was a good one. Good conversation. Good.
Stop lying, Ken. That means you'll be back tomorrow.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, stay out my business.
And don't call me.
Yeah,
Don't call me.
I ain't, stay out my business. I'm like, stay out my goddamn business. Y'all already know, man. But man, this was a great one though, y'all. And everybody had great insight. You know,
I ain't coming back on y'all too y'all. I ain't coming back on this panel no more. I'm gonna be
yes,
in the
she is.
chat
Yes,
scratching.
she is. Yes,
No,
she
I'm not.
is.
Nope,
Yes,
nope.
she is. You're lying. You
And
can't
you ain't
resist.
done. And you ain't
I
done.
know, nah, look, you can't
She
resist it.
lying.
Yeah, she lying.
Especially if Rio up here. Especially if Rio up here. It ain't
You
going down.
lying, Blue.
See,
You lying. Why
it's
why
gonna
you
be it's
lying?
gonna be a scary situation. We meet each other. You 6'2", I'm 6 feet. You ain't gonna know what to do with yourself, my guy.
Uh-uh.
You ain't
Oh
gonna be
shit,
able to
what does
talk
that
all that
mean?
massive shit you talking right now, 6 figure or not.
Are
Look
we
at
supposed to throw hands? This is
Nah, I don't
crazy.
know how to fight. After this, I don't know what to do.
hey,
No, I don't.
nah, look at you to win from all this. See,
Not just
that's another thing. That's
it
that
just sometimes when you
disobedience
when
shit
you
popping
talk
out.
shit and you looking down at a person, you feel real big. But
Yeah.
a lot of time people who talk shit, they can't look a person in the eye and say that same stuff.
Mm.
Oh shit.
I don't think you understand who you're talking to.
I'm talking
You
to
do.
Giovanni, aka Real Man, aka Blue Cup.
I
You got
mean,
that right.
well,
You
I
got
mean,
that right.
you know, you know, I, I
You got many
I got
months.
I got nothing but respect for you, Blue. But at the end of the day, like the thing is, like I'm not just one of those dudes that just became very successful and whatever the case might be. Like I went through my bullshit myself. You get what I'm saying? Like I grew up in the jail system, and it
How
is
young
what
are
it
you?
is. Everybody's made their mistakes. You get what I'm saying? Not
How
not
young are
nobody's
you?
perfect.
How
Was
young are
that?
you? How young are you?
How young am I? I'm 34.
Yeah, you.
She
That's
said you.
impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah, it is.
That's impressive. He learned he learned
Hell
he learned
yeah.
from his mistake, and he learned at an early age.
Man,
That's
what?
good.
That that's a fact. I mean, me and Kim were talking about this earlier. Like fucking motherfuckers trying to go back to jail, like if that's the place to be or some shit.
Right.
I don't
That's very
understand
Man,
it.
impressive. You know.
man, that shit is like when I was Rio age, shit.
But
But
honestly, I mean, it could have. I don't know, but shit hits everybody differently. But I think part had to do with the fact that my very first time being locked up was for several years. You get what I'm saying? So
Mm,
like a lot of people when they get locked up for the first time, it might be a month, 2 months, 6 months, and then it
right.
kind of keeps being in and out, and like, it ain't nothing serious. People think it's
yeah,
a joke. You get what I'm saying? But then
Hmm.
when you start looking at some years, and it's like, oh shit. So for my very first time being in court, looking at that shit and looking like at a 10-year sentence, and I'm just like, shit. All right, these
Hmm.
motherfuckers ain't playing. All right, it is what it
yeah.
is.
These motherfuckers-
Yeah.
And then Blue, we were talking about like when them motherfuckers seem like they happy to be in that motherfucker, like it's a reunion or
AKA
Makes no
mystical.
sense.
AKA mystical. Why you keep taking ass and you know you'll get caught.
something. Ooh, I was about to talk about that too.
Hmm.
Mystical dumbass. And
You
back
could have
in
gotten it free from me. I'm just playing. I'm just
life
playing.
man.
But yeah, I don't think you have to take it, man. It's just too many women out there that'll give it.
Yeah, and then
So
he's
it's
going
something.
through the
So
same
it's something
shit.
bigger. Something bigger than that. I mean, you trying to do something to get put back in that situation, and it's a lot of down low
Yeah.
guys and guys that like that
Yeah.
on my.
I ain't
Yeah, I
saying he's
mean the
but
the,
I'm
the
just
other day,
saying,
hey, that sometimes you won't even know who's in these situations because I mean the other day I was watching a marathon of some old cops, right? And
Uh-huh.
then there's this one white guy talking about and the other guy was a black dude, but there's a white guy talking about, oh yeah, we were getting into it because he got mad that I told his wife that he came over and slept with me. And I'm
Uh-huh.
just thinking like, wait, what happened here? And he's
yeah,
like, yes,
like
I had and he's saying, yes, I had sex with him. And the thing is, hey, but look, the thing is, he's very soft. He's very soft spoken. So you would think, yeah, he's gay. But when they went to go talk to the black dude, he was talking very manly. You get what I'm saying? And the thing
yeah,
is, like, I don't think this guy's just making up this shit. Like, I'm
yeah,
just like, I don't know about this.
yeah, dog. And then dog, I be telling them when them niggas be out here doing that shit, man. I'm like, how you go flat back with a grown ass man and then go back and try to fuck up the pussy population? Like
Uh-huh.
that shit is blasphemous. That's that fuck shit, dog. That right there, that's that fuck shit right there. And then you know what's
That fuck
even
shit.
more fucked up? What's even more fucked up? The women be knowing that these niggas gay and still give them some pussy. That's fuck pussy population. That's population control like a motherfucker. How you gonna have a kid? Even if you wanted one. You get it? Man, that shit is crazy, dog. But shit, I gotta end this one, dog, man. I appreciate y'all coming up here, man. No bullshit. And then
We
I'm a
appreciate you, Ken.
man, I love all y'all, man. No bullshit. This was a great conversation that needed to be heard. Oh, you know?
Nah, this
And
did not need to be heard by nobody.
and,
Put this shit
they
on
go
private. Put this shit on
this
private.
shit.
I don't want no real men out here to get no ideas. They don't need to
Look
listen to
at her.
that.
She said, "Oh, these
Still
niggas got
kicking
Hey,
ideas."
hey, but
all the way to the door.
that's a conversation for a whole nother time. Whenever it comes to talks like this, secretly it's just women not wanting men to understand that if how they can improve and how they can get women to actually listen to them. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of women be like, nah, don't be saying none of that shit. We want to be able to tell the men what the fuck to do.
No, that's not
Yeah.
true. That's not
That
true.
is true.
Oh,
Tell me it's not
yeah,
true, Blue.
most
No, it
women
ain't.
do.
No.
Most women do be trying to run over a nigga, but I motherfucker when they try that shit with me, I just move around before
You
goddamn
just
it.
got ran over. You just got ran over.
Nah, nah, it don't even work like that. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna get the fuck away from around you. That's Blue. I be like, man, bitch, I'm gonna just get the fuck away from around
Oh,
you.
yeah.
You ain't gonna listen. You ain't gonna listen. That's all right. Something else gonna make you listen though. Then when you run into it, don't talk to me. Don't want to hear it. God damn it, I told them. They ain't want to listen to me. And then when they life fucked up, they try to fuck up mine. I'm like, you can't fuck up my life. You're only making yours worse fucking with me because I ain't got nothing but time for me. Don't
Yeah,
fuck with
stupid as
me. I
shit.
ain't fucking with you. If I ain't fucking with you, don't fuck with my shit, man. You only whooping your own ass. Go pick your switch, goddammit. Go to that tree and pick your switch out, goddammit. Pick your weapon. And goddammit, I don't give a damn. But goddammit, I really got to go and end this one, y'all. Hey, salute to all y'all, man. And we gonna end it off with that, man. Salute to everybody. Y'all just tuned in to your boy Kennessy, 808 Street Music. Stars Down Pimping is the click, the ghetto gynecologist. Man, Mr. Already. God damn it, all that shit. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all sat up here and kicked it with your boy. You kicked it with everybody on the panel, man. Everybody sat up here and kicked it, man. This was healthy conversation. And this is how we supposed to be, man. Y'all listen it off like this, man. Love all y'all and be safe, man. Already.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Kennessy. Just felt like I had to get at y'all mind for a minute on this track right here. Right now I'm sitting up, man. You know what I'm saying? Got a fat boy rolled up. Felt like I had to put something on y'all brain for a minute. I can't seem to find my way out. Around the clock I keep it pushing, boy, I stay out. If it's a way out, say how. I'm at my limit, gotta get it, pull it back. I can't seem to find my way out. Around the clock I keep it pushing, boy, I stay out. If it's the way out, say how. I'm at my limit, gotta get it. From the day I was born to the day I rest in peace, I'ma keep my head up and stand firm on 2 feet. On 2 feet, that's a beat. Many nights I can't sleep, cause the kids gotta eat and bills due by the week. The pressure peak, niggas robbing just to eat. I ain't about all of that jacking, but I guess you gotta eat. You gotta eat. That shit is weak just to get a leather seat. Ice your mouth and your teeth, but you're walking down the street. Let's get it straight, make these niggas contemplate. You bitches that's some bait. Now these niggas wanna hate. They wanna hate, don't hate me like they said. Hate the game, but I guess you feel better when you got someone to blame. So I can't seem to find my way out. Around the clock I keep it pushing, boy, I stay out. If it's a way out, say how. I'm at my limit, gotta get it, pull it back. I can't seem to find my way out. Around the clock I keep it pushing, boy, I stay out. If it's a way out, say how. I'm at my limit, gotta get it. From the city I'm from to the place where I reside, throwing up a closed fist filled with black pride. I turn my cheek, not so quick to pull the heat, thinking about my next move so I don't see that white sheet. I'm toe tagging on the mic and on the beat. Dead serious about this game, don't you try to play me weak. I take naps, so I'm never getting sleep. Got this hustle on my mind. Sometimes I might forget to eat. But that's okay. Full pockets, full belly. I'm about to let these boys have it. Get ready. I'm on my pimping. All these niggas looking sweaty, grinding hard for this paper. Do you feel me? Already. I can't seem to find my way out. Around the clock I keep it pushing, boy, I stay out. If it's a way out, say how. I'm at my limit, gotta get it, pull it back. I can't seem to find my way out. Around the clock I keep it pushing, boy, I stay out. If it's a way out, say how. I'm in my limit, gotta